Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of Waterdeep Dragonheist. I am your DM Caboose for the evening, as well as all my players who are having wonderful days, I'm hoping. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to start our 5th episode of our adventures in Waterdeep. So, last time you guys started some of your contracts of protection, as well as accepted a few more. You made your way to an opera, gathering some information on a task that they wanted done as well. You also continued with the 2 other guard missions that you guys were tasked with. Both of them down in... Again, let me pull up that page. Myself. Both of them down in the Docks Ward, guarding people around the Docks Ward. One in the morning doing cleaning services, and then another at night who was trying to find a particular person that seemed to be hunting elves and half-elves around the Dock Ward at night. You guys, some of you went to the opera, not very excited about it. Snuck out a little bit early for some of you. The rest of you, a couple of you stayed behind and watched the entire opera before heading home. And then the next night, you all managed to find during your protection at night, you did manage to find a drow who had been causing some issues for the elves in the Dock Ward. You haven't been back to the Yawning Portal yet to turn that in, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I think we took him to the guards.
Yeah, you turned in the drow to the guards. I think you still have to turn in the quest at the Yawning Portal, if I'm not mistaken. And then you guys went and headed off to bed for the evening. So, we pick up in the next morning, as you guys are well rested after your excursions of the night, and waking up early to possibly go to some more guard duty out in the Docks Ward for the morning. What would you all like to do?
I mean, obviously have breakfast.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I would have woke up and probably started cooking something up.
All right, go ahead and give me that. Go ahead and give me that survival check with the advantage for the cookbook.
Oh, I have to read.
Okay, it's you decide that you're gonna try something a little bit new this morning, and while cooking 2 things at once, you don't quite realize that you hadn't flipped something, and it gets a little charred. It's still edible. It definitely has a little of a charred underbottom on some of the breading of one of the dishes in the morning, but other than that, it's still good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. That's how the cookbook said, I swear, guys.
It's called the dark and light pancake. This part is supposed to be burned.
So, you were supposed to use salt on this, right?
I don't know.
Because it tastes like you use sugar.
Aren't those the same?
I cast my cantrip.
Cast your cantrip to manipulate the taste of the food. It now tastes like the most bland food you could possibly eat, but it doesn't taste burned. So, what are the rest of you all doing?
I'm taking 2 loaves of bread, bringing it to the rat's room, dropping 1 loaf down, and just eating the other in the rat's room.
All right, you can easily do that. The rats at this point are you are noticing that they're increasing in number a little bit over time. You're starting to see rats you don't have names for.
Oh, is it time to name new rats? Okay, I'm gonna... let's see.
There's 4 rats that you can't account for before.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
and just ask, you seem new here, so who are you? Who are your parents?
Parents don't know. They got eat by cat. We told this place had food, though.
Who told you that there was food here?
Other rats?
Oh god, we're becoming a rat bar. Okay. I'm sorry, but we can't have you four here. You're gonna have to leave.
But what? You already fed us today.
That was an accident, okay? So, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
But why we have to leave? They didn't leave.
Because they were here first. They were the rats of this house. You are different. You're new here.
What's a house?
It's a building, okay? But
What's a
just as it
building?
is, it's the place you're in. It's a dry spot.
Okay, we go to other dry spot.
Okay, alright. Have a nice day, you rats.
As you watch, as they crawl their way into the chimney, you don't see them anymore.
Huh, so that's how they get around. And I'm just gonna wave goodbye to the rats and head back downstairs.
Okay. Wave goodbye to the rats and head downstairs. What are the rest of you all doing?
Gonna grab some breakfast and get ready for the day.
All right. So head down and grab breakfast and wait up for everyone to leave. Anyone else doing anything special this morning?
No, just eating bread pancakes.
You have your bread pancake. And yeah, you guys head out for the morning. As you guys are making your way through the streets, this morning is relatively overcast. It's relatively cloudy. It looks like the clouds could drop out at any point and start raining. Other than that, you guys start to make your way towards the docks ward. In similar fashion, as you arrive each morning, each morning you guys have arrived for your morning work. They've started a little bit earlier each time, seemingly for the aspect of they just want to get done as quick as they can. So other than wait for their protection, they kind of start to make their way down the street already. So when you arrive, one of them is waiting at the inn and kind of starts to lead you towards the group that's already kind of moved ahead a little bit and started cleaning up everything. Go ahead and everyone give me perception checks. All right. So, Keith, as you're making your way through the day, you do spot a couple of people that seem to be taking note of this group having a protection. There's a specific individual who you haven't noticed him much. Yeah, you haven't really paid mind to him before, but you've noticed that he's been in the same spot each day, seemingly writing in a book. As you guys pass him, he seems to sit there for the entire time. And then promptly when you guys get kind of a little ways down the alley, he walks off and heads somewhere. And you wouldn't think much of it, but it's the fact that he's done this all 3 days that you've been here. It's a little odd.
Huh. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay. You walk up to him as he's seemingly writing in a notebook. He doesn't seem to notice you as you walk up.
Hello there.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I was just wondering why you were here every day at this time.
Well, it's a part of my regular routine. Why are you here for the past 3 days?
Because, I'm just part of this cleaner group. I'm just a part of the protection. It's a job.
Well, then you go do your job and I'll continue to do mine. Have a good day.
Mhm. But just one more question. What do you do?
Well, thing is that I don't really know you. I really have no reason to share what I do with you.
Okay, how's this for a reason? And I start to unsheath my scimitar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Oh, I was gonna say I just grabbed my handle of my. It doesn't matter, but I was helping.
Hey.
I was grabbing my great axe when I saw him like grab his sword.
Okay. You can do that as well. You don't even have to roll with advantage, though. He kind of looks at you as you do this, and he kind of just sighs. Listen, I know that you adventurers get too big for your britches at some point, and you try to be scary. But some of us are a little bit more experienced. I'm just here writing down events from the day. Some of them for
Alright.
storytelling, some of them for clients that are seeking information.
Alright, well, that's all I wanted to know. Easy as that. And I walk away.
Have a good day, jackass.
You too. I walk back to the group.
Okay, you walk back to the group. What do you do? Just continue
Anything
on?
important from that?
Apparently people have been keeping tabs on things that are going on in the city, so he's one of those people who are keeping tabs.
Oh, and has he been paying attention to us?
To us and other things, apparently.
All right then. So someone's worried about. Okay.
But that's something to think at a later time. I just want to get this over with.
All right.
All right. So you guys go through the rest of your day, without any issues, as you make your way back to the bar, and one of the gentlemen, here's for the past few days. Kind of gives you a coin purse for the past few days, and makes it on his way. So the rest of them start to head back to the guild, to their
How
guild.
much is it per day?
It was 15 gold a person, right?
Yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
I don't have my notes up, but let's make sure.
I do. Hold on.
Yeah, it would be.
15 gold per day per person.
Yeah. So this is the third
Okay.
day or fourth day?
This is day 4.
Okay. Yeah, and you have a satchel of 300 gold.
You want to make that collective or divvy it out?
I'll take my share. 'Cause
Okay,
I
we'll go ahead and divvy it out. Everyone has 60
Yeah.
gold.
So
Oh, everyone would have 75 gold.
that's for the first 4 days.
Well, there's
Wait,
5
no.
of us.
Never mind,
5 of
60
us.
gold. You're right. I'm dumb. Ignore me. I'm dumb.
That was the 4 days we found.
4 days, 15 gold per day, 60
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, 60. I'm tired. Ignore me.
I'm also tired.
No worries.
So, you guys are done with your guard duty, at least for now. What else? What do you like to do with today?
I think we should go to the yawning portal. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Let's
see if
go.
that guy's there.
At the very least, since our evenings are mostly freed up, see if our
Yeah.
evenings are freed up or if we need to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there was some, and if that's the same guy from the bounty board, then there's two of them. And we got paid for the bounty.
You got paid for part of the bounty. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was one of them, so...
No, we need to go somewhere else to get the rest of the payment for the bounty.
Oh, right. But there was a bounty, so that was one of them, so there's still one more.
They didn't confirm if it was that same bounty or a different one. We didn't ask.
Well, I assume they don't hand out money for no reason.
Well, it could have been a different bounty than the two-person one. We never asked.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that we got 75 gold from them directly, and then we have a 75 gold IOU for the city. So
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go to the yawning whatever, and then wherever that guard told us to get the other half of the money then.
Yep.
And while we're there, we can ask, maybe, I don't know how detailed that IOU is.
So to the yawning portal.
to the yawning
All
portal
right.
we go.
You all head to the yawning portal. Upon making your way in, you do see the familiar visage of one half-elf woman standing there to greet you. Half-orc, not half-elf. They say half-orc. I don't know what it is. It's fine. Welcome back.
Miss.
How can I help you?
We need to talk to the guy. We caught somebody just last night.
All right, just wait here for a moment. He's with the client right now.
Ah, cool. Can I get a beer while I wait?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can happily walk over to what is his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Durnan.
Yeah.
Durnan behind the bar as he So, how have you all been settling in around town? Haven't seen you all since the troll incident a few days ago.
Oh yeah. Definitely an incident.
It's not every day that something walks through the hole in the baller. I mean, it's like every couple of weeks, but it's not every day at least.
I guess that's fair.
So, what has you all in here for today?
Grabbing a beer.
Fair enough. Well, if you need anything else, just let me know.
Will do, thank you.
Slides you a mug, and promptly puts his towel back over his shoulder and kind of makes his way off towards another customer.
Okay, how much is for the beer?
It's 2 silver.
Oh.
I'll probably get one too.
Yeah, he pours you guys as many beers as you want, as many ales as you want, and slides it to you. 2 silver apiece for everyone who's buying.
Any indication of how long the wait's going to be?
Nope, you're not quite sure.
Do we
There's
see
a
in the
lute.
bar?
There's a lute playing in the background of a blonde human as well. Seems to be playing a lute that, as you look at it a little bit longer, seems a little bit off.
Can I look at it closer?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
guards will be fine.
Alright. You can't quite place what's off about it. Like, it looks like it's a loot, and there's something off. You just can't tell what it is.
Well, I pack my pipe and light it with a cantrip and decide to start smoking while I wait.
Alright. You guys wait. Anyone else doing anything, actually, before I say that?
No.
Alright. So, you guys wait about another 10-15 minutes before they finish up with this person. You can't really overhear what they're saying, but their gestures over time do get a little bit more agitated. You can see that they're kind of flaring up a little bit, but between the lute playing and the ambient noise of the tavern, it's hard to overhear what they're saying. As eventually, kind of just the guy who's meeting with them slams the table, slides him a small pouch of something, and then storms off. As that happens, Yager kind of looks over to you, gives you a head nod, and waves you over.
I'll bring my beer.
You can easily do that. So, you all head over, or is it just a couple of you that go over?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over, sure.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Yeah, we all call over.
Well, hello, friends. How has everything been going?
We found someone that tried to attack the guy last night. We got him. Cuffed him, turned him into the guards.
Yes, Heldar did mention that you all stopped a drow, I believe, is what he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
He was very not cooperative.
Quite interesting. There's only a few drow in this city that we've seen around, so it's a little odd to see them out, but so they have business of their own. Well, payment is it stands. What did I offer you again? I apologize, I don't have my usual bank log with me.
1 second. 50
I don't
gold
know.
per night if nothing happened, and more if something did happen.
Yeah, there was no set amount because depending on how long it took for an event to happen, he didn't know how much he would be able to pay us. So it was kind of left open-ended.
But it was $50 per night if nothing happened.
$50. Holy shit! They created a new currency. Just kidding.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Oh, you're fine. Oh, so 50 gold per night, and he did survive, so I'll throw in a little bit of an extra bonus for all of you, because it's hard to find extra contact, so that's definitely worth something. So total comes out to 200 gold per person.
Or
I mean, yeah, it was 4 nights, so, and then,
Well, it's only 3.
oh yeah, there was 3 nights, so,
Three
okay.
nights.
getting paid for an extra night.
You're getting paid for an extra night because he survived.
And, now, there was one question we had.
That's 1,000 gold total as well. So let you. I feel like people can do math. I'm tired. Give me a look. Anyways, so
I can't
go
do
ahead.
There was another question, though. We had heard that there were 2 different, drow operating in the area that, at least had 2 different names for a drow operating in the area doing stuff about the, because they had a bounty up for it. So, I'm not sure if this fellow was both of them, or if he had an accomplice.
Did you happen to get his name?
He was very uncooperative.
He wouldn't give his name. I think when we turned him in at the guards, they gave a 3rd name for the fellow. So,
Fair enough. Did he have any particular interesting weapons on him?
Do I remember? Yeah, didn't he?
yeah, he had
Yeah.
did we take his weapons?
I think so. I know I'm assuming we did because I have it manacled, so.
Did we keep them, or
I
did
don't
we turn
remember
them
if
into
you-
guards?
Oh, I would not turn them guard if I took them, so.
I'm trying to find my notes. I don't remember.
I have
I
his
remember-
boots.
You did steal his boots. That is definitely something you did.
That's the only thing I have in my inventory from him is.
We had a blade that looked like it was either made of ice or coated in
We
ice.
do. We don't know what it is. We have the bag. I have the 2 bags that were on him. One that has the black powder.
Yeah, he had
Um,
that strange wand.
And one that has the metal balls in it.
Oh yeah, the balls.
The balls.
The balls. All right.
They
I'll
ball bearing.
show him the 2 bags.
Which one of you grabbed the weapon that he had, though?
I didn't. Someone else grabbed it. Not in my notes.
Okay.
No, someone else didn't. I would have. I just didn't. I didn't. I thought so. I thought someone else had grabbed it too.
I thought so as well.
Well, it looks like everyone left his pistol behind.
No, someone
Oh no, I
definitely
definitely
grabbed
would.
it.
I definitely would have taken the pistol.
Yeah, I'm just screwing with you.
I remember
Um,
someone grabbing it. I just only took the pouches. That's
So,
what I have in my notes.
can I see that real quick? I can pretty quickly make out which one of them it might have been.
Pass over pistol.
Yeah, he takes a look at it for a second, specifically focusing on the pommel of this device, which I don't think your characters know what it is, but
Yeah, probably
no.
not.
as he reads over it, kind of reads a small bit of carving in a language that you all don't recognize. Yes, it does seem that this would be Saloon's weapon. So it does seem that you've caught one of the 2 that they're looking for. If you find another drow that's using a gun, then you can pretty well be certain that you've caught the other one. That's what this device is. It's some sort of they call it a pistol, I believe.
Wait, that
It
name's
uses
different
some
than the
sort of
bounties.
explosive powder that
Yeah,
propels some sort of little metal device. I don't exactly know how it works.
I think we determined that the names on the bounties are aliases
Oh, okay.
because when we were at the monk's place, he said that nothing came up for the name that we said, so it's probably not correct name.
Yeah, okay.
All right. He also had some sort of weird frosty blade.
Oh, I can look over it if you want me to.
Hi.
Is he like doing identify? Is he doing a spell?
No, he's just looking at it. As he looks at the blade. Oh, this one's a little bit simpler. As he watches, he takes the blade and just cracks it against the table. The ash shatters away from it and leaves a normal scimitar. Not really an ice blade as much as a little trick of the arcane where you can force ice to stick to something for a short period of time.
Oh, okay.
I hate to say it, but apart from that, I don't believe there's anything special about the blade.
Is there anything special about these boots? I'll take that out.
Sure.
I took his boots. They looked cool.
Looking at the boots. Well, I don't know if they have magical properties to them, but they're very nice.
Okay.
I suppose I can check that later when we have some time.
I mean, I'm in the market for some boots if you want to sell them.
Not until I know what they are, but thank you. I'll
course.
consider your offer if they turn out to be boots.
Well, they're very clearly boots.
they're-
You don't know.
I know that they're boots. I just
Could
don't
be
know
an
if they have
illusion.
magical properties.
Could be both.
If they were
Either.
illusions, then I couldn't do this. As he kind of like slaps his hand into the side of the top of the boot.
I don't know how magic works.
Well, that's fair. Well, we don't have any other jobs at the moment, but we'll check back with me in a few days. Maybe we'll have something else that comes up.
Okay,
Okay.
or send a snake up to my window.
Sure. I can easily do that. Well, ta-ta. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks. Okay.
too.
Did he?
Thank you.
Are we divvying out the gold? Or are we leaving it? Do we want to use the 1,000 for the whatever house crap?
Let's use the 1,000 for the house.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I was just checking. before I
Okay.
put anything on my sheet.
Speaking of the house, when was that carpenter delivery? The tables, chairs, and couch?
Tables and chairs, I think, are coming first, but I don't remember what day we commissioned those originally.
Double check mine.
I think
I believe it's today.
it's today.
All right, well, let's
Pretty
go
sure
ahead
it's
and
today.
turn in the IOU, see if the city
Yeah,
has any
I
more
owe you,
details
then
on
we can hit up the
what's-
carpenter's place. Oh, the other
I-
drow person, maybe?
How
What you
long
mean?
would it? How long would it take to get the IOU turned in and then back to the house?
I mean, I think it's on the way.
About an hour. You just have to go a little bit past your house to get to it. The north guard stand is a little bit. It's a little bit
Well, I
past
thought
your
they
house.
told us we had to go to like the main center for the city because they didn't have the
The
money at the
guard.
North Guard stand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Then yeah, it would technically be on the way. It'd be. I mean, you go a little bit out of your way, but yeah, it'd be roughly on the way.
Okay, let's get the IOU and then to the house.
And then I get to carry tables and chairs.
So, you can go ahead and do that. You guys, for sake of not drawing it out too much, you guys do. You can make your way to the guard stand and receive the money. Which, how
Do they
much
have
did you
any
guys
further-
get originally?
We got 75 directly, and they had a 75 IOU, so
Yeah.
that brings us to 1150 general funds.
At 1150 in addition to 1,000. So we have 1150.
No, yeah,
No.
150 for it was for the turn in of the bounty, and the 1,000 is for what we just got, so it should be 1,150 gold pieces total.
Yep.
Which included the 1,000 we just got.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Are you asking him what?
Yeah, asking him if they have any information or have gotten any information from the individual that we brought in about the other one.
Well, we've been asking him a bit of questions, but until the mages get here, there's no way to force him to answer anything truthfully. So,
Okay, if you get a name or any other information,
we have.
that
He's
too.
given us 27 different names at this point.
okay, but when you get the right name and like good information, like when the mages get there, can you just like send us a little thing, note, or a message somehow?
Oh,
we
certainly.
can-
Where do you reside? I apologize.
Troll Skull Tavern.
That.
Oh, right. We'll get word to you if he gives us any information.
Okay, because if we have more information, we'll probably help with the other half of that problem.
Well, yep, certainly. We appreciate the work of hardworking citizens bringing in criminals.
And criminals. Got it. Thanks. Bye.
Could I have a crack at the drow guy?
Well,
I think
I-
have.
I don't know where he is anymore.
Oh,
It's a little bit above my pay grade now.
okay. All right.
Yeah, they
thank
took
you
him. They
anyway.
took him somewhere. I don't know where. Probably one of the jails, but which one it was, I can't. It's not real. I didn't really ask. You know, we get criminals. They get taken to jail. I don't really worry about them after they get taken from here.
Oh, it's okay. That's all right.
Have a good day though.
No,
Thank you.
All right, let's go get some tables.
I'm going to be keeping my eyes open for like a shop that sells like reagents or possibly a jeweler shop or
Oh
something.
God, yes. Actually, I want to keep an eye out for a shop too. I forgot because I was drinking at the place. I want a flask, so I don't have to worry about downing a bottle of wine in an intermission.
You can certainly attempt to find one.
I'm also looking for any like herbalist shops.
Let me pull up the notes for that are nearby you as well. Where is the thing I'm looking for there? Right, so to find a flask, you have a little issue finding that. pretty much any general store kind of has something along the lines. Are you looking for something in particular about it?
One that holds a good amount of alcohol.
All right. You can find. I'm trying to think of what the average flask size is. You can find a couple that are, most of them range around 8 ounces. You do find a couple that people are selling that are abnormally large.
Yes.
You can purchase there's one person who you're looking at it and it was clearly created as some sort of comical value. But it's a 64 ounce flask.
Okay, that one's too big.
It's around it's about 3 feet tall. This flask.
I mean, I'll get it just for my room, but
It's their child size.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the size of an actual child.
But you can find most of them are around 8 ounces. You find a couple that go all the way up to 12 that are a little bit more expensive.
I'll get the 12-ounce one, and then I'll get the 3-foot one just for me, and it's in my room.
All right, so the 12-ounce one will cost only 1 gold.
Okay.
The 64-ounce one costs 10 gold.
I'm in. I don't care. 11 gold.
Because it's a meme. I mean, it has to cost more.
But meme also, that leaves me at exactly 69 gold. So
there you go.
Nice.
Yep. My first extra piece of furniture in my room is a 3-foot tall flask.
Yeah. So one of you was looking for an herbalism shop. What are the rest of you looking for?
I'm looking to buy a pearl of sufficiently good quality for the identify spell.
Okay.
And can I keep an eye out for? I want to get a book on like brewing, and then whatever I would need to brew things.
Okay.
So if they sell bathtubs, that'd be great.
Right. So, and then we have someone who's looking for the herbalism shop. Right. Everyone who's looking for something, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Not bad.
All right.
And my rolls are butt tonight.
So, Keith, you do recall when you were kind of wandering around a little while, you did see, I just closed the name of it. God damn it. I can't have anything. You did see, there was a shop called Corellian's Crown. That seemed to have what looked like kind of herbalist symbols on the front of the store, as well as they did have an insignia. Give me a history check.
Okay.
Alright. Upon looking at it, you do recognize it is it's the insignia of the Guild of the Apothecaries and Physicians.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way to wherever the Corellian's Crown is.
Yeah, it's right. It's literally on the way back to the house. It's directly south of where the manor is. 1 street over. So yeah, you make your way there.
See you guys later. I'm gonna do some shopping.
So, you make your way into this store. As you make your way into this store, a small bell goes off as soon as you walk in the door. You find a dimly lit interior, and as soon as you take a step in, the entire room smells very strongly of incense. As this happens, let me see how old she is before I say how old she is. A fairly or a middle-aged elven person walks out with very, very long braided hair. Can I help you today?
Hello. I was in the market for some herbs that would be able to create healing potions or a herbalism kit too.
Oh, well, I can definitely help with that. I make healing potions here, so I do have all the supplies that you would need as well. The herbalism kit, I do have one or two laying around as well.
Okay. All right.
Do you need any information on the making of said potions?
No, I'm fine. I'm already well versed in making potions.
All right.
If do you also sell like flower seeds here? Flowers, like whole plants?
No, I tend not to sell whole plants here, but I basically only purchase what I need to make potions. That's all I have in supply. Most of the people who come here, I mean, I do have occasional herbs outside of potion making, but most of what I use for my supply.
Okay.
She looking over her shop as well. Inside the actual like counter area, you see a locked cabinet with a glass face. It looks like she has about roll real quick just so I know how many she has. All right, she has three bottles of each of these different looking design potions. Some of the bottles look a little bit more intricate than others, and they range from one of them is some sort of green looking potion. Two of them are red, one of them is blue, and one of them is kind of an off-colored gray.
Excuse me, but what are these potions in this cabinet here?
Oh, well, this one here, she kind of goes down the line. This one here is animal friendship. This one here is for climbing. These two here, these two rows are for healing. This one, the one with the intricate bottle is a little bit stronger. And then this one here is for breathing underwater.
Oh, interesting. How much for the climbing potion?
Well, usually I sell these for 50 gold apiece.
It's good to know, but it's a little out of my price range at the moment. So, how much for the healing potion herbs and the healer's kit?
Well, the herbs for the potion will cost you 25 gold, and the actual kit itself will cost another 5.
Okay, I'll buy one healer's kit and
I mean the herbalism kit.
oh yeah, herbalism kit and 2 portions for healing potion herbs.
Alright. That will come up to a total of 55 gold.
Okay, alright. I take it out of my coin pouch and put it on the counter.
You can do that. She will, she hands you, she kind of goes behind the counter and quickly grabs 2 bags, of these herbs. Looking over it, it looks like she's fairly organized, or that they're fairly organized. They seem to have pretty much everything already set out, for like each potion. So they hand you the They hand you the 2 bags for the potions and the herbalism kit.
Okay, thank you very much. What was your name?
It's Falah.
Nice to meet you, Falah. My name is Heath.
Oh, good to meet you as well. And if you need anything else, please let me know. I will be here.
Okay, have a nice day. And I walk out the door.
First up, you're looking for a pearl.
Yes.
All right. It takes you a little while, but you do find a. You kind of asking around a little bit, looking for one. You do get led to a shop closer to the docks that seems to sell specifically pearls of any size. As you go there, you find as you walk up to the front door of this place, you see what could only be described as the largest pearl you think is in existence. As in front of you sits a pearl that stands about almost 3 feet in diameter. It's kind of resting in the middle of the shop. There's no protection around it or anything like that. As a kind of a mousy halfling walks up to you. Yes, hello. What can I do for you today?
I am looking for a pearl. One sufficient for magical endeavors. Probably something that would probably fetch about like 100 gold piece on the market.
So one of the yeah, I have plenty of them. Come on over here. And walks you over to the the main table where everything is at. As he pulls out like 3 or 4 trays of just all of these pearls around a decent size. Well, you're looking for specifically ones. I have them laid out right here. This whole row. How many do you need?
Oh, just one.
Oh, just one. All right. It'll be this one in particular. It's a little bit. Well, you just want one to. You want one that guarantees that it works, or ones that you think it works?
Oh, I want one that I know it definitely will work.
All right. This one should work. He kind of picks up one and looks at it for a little bit. Pulls out a small eyeglass just to inspect it. Doesn't seem to be any cracks, so it should be in good shape. This will be 102 gold.
Perfect.
Well, if you need anything else, just let me know. I deal in pearls.
I'd kind of gathered.
Yeah, I got a pearl lot of them.
So I'm assuming that what your wife does is she does some clothing stuff. She does a bunch of pearling.
Oh no, I don't have a wife.
It's a shame.
It is. I don't have time for romantic distress. I just go out there and get my pearls all the time and buy more and more of them.
Well, you've got quite a collection.
Well, thank you. I have the best collection of pearls that you can find on the entire Sword Coast.
How'd you get that big one in there?
Well, it was actually given to me by a giant of all creatures. He found it from some sort of large clam. They tended to eat the clams, just whole bite. Didn't even care about cooking them, and kind of mashed down on this thing and crushed his tooth, and brought it to me so I could pay for a dentist bill for a giant. Dentist bills for giants are not very cheap.
I'd imagine not.
But yeah, it's the largest pearl I had ever seen, so of course I was interested in it.
Yeah. Well, definitely a toothsome tale.
Well, I think so as well. Well, if you need any other pearls, just let me know.
I will certainly make sure of it. Have a lovely day.
You as well. As you do walk outside and kind of stare back at the sign for the shop, you literally the name of the shop is Pearl Lots.
Oh Lord.
So, Leary, you do recall that there was a bookstore near your house for the aspect of
Yes.
brewing. you're pretty sure, based off of his selection, that there's a good chance he might have what you're looking for. For the brewer's kit, you'd probably have to ask around a little bit. It is kind of a specialty tool. You do recall, though, that there is a brewer's guild in the town,
Yes.
so that could be a place to look for one.
I will ask people, and if I get nowhere, then I will go to the place, the guild.
All right. Sure. You make your way to the sorry. I had a burp that didn't want to come out. You make your way to the Brewers Guild. And yeah, you're greeted by a halfling behind the main front desk. She looks up. Oh, how can I help you today?
Oh, hey, I was looking for something that helps me brew things.
You mean like a kit, or do you need a
Yeah.
license?
Do I need a license to brew?
Well, are you going to be selling it?
Not yet.
Well, so you don't need a license to brew it for yourself, but if you start selling it in Waterdeep, you do need a license.
Yeah, we were here. We've already talked about it, but we have like renovations and all that we need to do. So I'm just gonna practice with this for a little bit before.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not a problem. You can. We should have burst kits around here somewhere. Let me see what they usually go for. She kind of pulls out a ledger. Brewer supplies. It looks like they usually go for about 20 gold apiece.
Okay, I can. I'll take one and.
It is included with all the licenses as well, though. If you just want to go that route.
Yeah. How much is the license?
The license for brewing is it's 500 gold. Or not, sorry,
500.
50 gold.
Okay.
I don't know why I said
50?
that. Yes, 50 gold.
Plus 20.
Well, no, just 50 gold. We include the brewer's kit with the license.
Oh, so it's 50 gold for the lot.
Yes, for everything.
Oh. Okay, I guess. And does the license have like paperwork?
It has a little bit of paperwork. We just need to know the tavern's name and all of that, and where it is, and everything like that.
Does it have a name? I'm asking the DM.
I mean, you guys, it's been known as Troll Skull's Tavern.
Troll Skull Tavern.
Unless you guys are planning on changing the name.
We didn't talk about it.
Alright, so Troll Skull Tavern. And, what district is that in?
Yes.
Alright, it's in this
That's
district.
That's up in the North District. On Troll Skull Avenue.
Look, they can figure it out. They have to do paperwork.
Yeah, she takes a couple minutes from me taking all the information down. All right, well, we have you.
First, if saying that Leary isn't deciding, that'd be helpful.
That's all we need. So, let me go fetch a kit for you. And she kind of hops down from her chair. Sitting in the chair, she kind of stood around like chest level with you. As soon as she kind of hops down, she's like well below your waist, like looking at like 3'1" height, and just kind of goes skittering off for a little bit. Comes back about 2 minutes later with a box full of a bunch of stuff.
Okay, and I'll hand her the 50 gold.
All right, so this is everything you need.
No, that should be it. And if we look to change the name, is that something that we can do?
Oh yeah, if you all change the name, just drop by and let us know that you've changed the name, and we can look up the file and make sure that the name is properly changed.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Of course. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
So, anyone else doing anything specific for the day?
No, I only had one other thing I was going to look into since our evening seemed to have freed up a bit.
Sure.
I was gonna look into seeing if I could pick up some extra work at a smith that's at a smithy not too far from the tavern.
Sure. Give me an investigation check. All right. You find a couple smithies. The closest one to your tavern, you do actually immediately remember is pretty much right next to your tavern.
Oh yeah, that would have been one of the ones I preferred since I could just
Yeah,
walk over.
the Steam and Steel. You know that it is the last time that you've seen any people from it. You did see 2 male genassis that were working there.
I mean, I check with them to see if they want extra hands or help.
Sure. So you go to the store.
I'll do that.
Alright. So you walk in. As you walk in, the smell and sound of smithing very quickly fills your ears. As one of them wipes their brow.
Smells like home.
Oh, Imbrick, it looks like we have visitors. All right, I'll be there in a moment. Oh, I can take care of this one. I'm done with my piece. All right. As he walks up there. Good morning. Well, afternoon at this point. My name's Avi. How can I help you?
My name's Bursduck, Molten Quarry, of the Molten Quarry family of dwarves, and I find myself here in town, looking to make some extra money. I was wondering if you could use any extra hands at smithing, because I have experience with smithing.
Well, we'd have to see your work first, just to make sure it's up to par with what we sell. But we could always put some hands to work. It's just me and my husband at the moment that work in the shop.
All right. I'd be more than willing to demonstrate something.
Sure. Embrek, what? Do you have time to do it? Watching someone make a piece? I still have to make that plate mailed this evening. Sure, I should be done in about an hour. Can you tell them to come back? Is that fine? Are you okay coming back in about an hour?
I can go back in an hour. I'm staying about Trollskull Manor.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll send him over when whenever he's ready.
All right. I'll wait for you.
All right. As he goes back and starts working on another piece. As you watch, as you look back at what he has laid out, he has about 13 iron bars just laid out for what he has said is clearly plate mail, and it's no short task. So,
Seems fair.
Who is the first one back to the tavern?
I think today that would probably be Silas, because he would have gone like straight home.
Yeah, Silas and Azra. Unless Azra, are you going to do anything else, or? Faye, are you muted? Hello?
Maybe she wandered around a bit instead of going straight home.
Fair enough. So you as soon as you arrive, you recognize a elven gentleman sitting at your front porch with a cart full of a couple tables and a couple chairs.
I'll walk over to him. Hi, hope you haven't been waiting long.
Oh, I was just I just got here, but I wasn't waiting too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
look
start
over.
the unloading process. I got 2 tables in the cart, and it looks like I can fit about 2 tables per cart load and another 5 chairs per cart load. So it'll probably take about 4 or 5 cart loads to get all the tables and everything unloaded.
Great. Let me help you out, and I'll unlock the front door and I'll help him load the stuff into the house.
Yeah, he kind of pulls up to a spot along the front deck where some of the banisters and like stuff like that are just kind of broken off, and just kind of unloads them and wheels them onto the front porch. If you just want to, for now, just kind of wheel them into where they're gonna be, lay them flat down, where they're on their table flat, and I'll probably do the last load. Will just be all of the leggings, and we can just go through all of the legs, get them all attached, and put the chairs around the tables as needed.
Great. So
Alright.
I'll start helping him out.
Right, yeah, you guys take about, it probably takes you guys a good about an hour to get all of the tables in place, unloading all of them, and then getting the legs put on them. All right. So, we got the table set up. The other thing I needed to look at was the floors that I said I'd go ahead and check out as when I got here. I'm just gonna be honest. They're rough. It'll probably be cheaper to. I don't know how the upstairs looks, as he's kind of walking around the floor. Well, there's a hole in that one, so I'm guessing they're probably in about the same shape as down here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in my professional opinion, it's going to be a lot cheaper to just tear it all up and replace all the floors.
And how much gold would that be again?
Replace the whole tavern. Let me go get my my measuring stick real quick, and I can give you a rough estimate. He goes back to his cart as he pulls out a hinged small pole as he kind of folds it out, and you look as he has some sort of small locking mechanism on it as he kind of locks it into place. As he starts to kind of just like go into the bar and measure everything out. Well, for the bar, it would probably cost about 500 gold for everything. The upstairs, if you want me to look through it, I'm guessing based off the size of the bar, it'd probably be a little bit cheaper. Probably about 400 gold for the rest of the floors.
It doesn't sound too bad.
So 900 total for the whole building.
It sounds reasonable to me. I think we should maybe wait for some of my friends to get here before we settle on any price, however.
Yeah, that's no problem. You all will probably need to replace a lot of these windows as well, as most of them are just boarded up holes right now.
And do you do glasswork as well, or do you have any recommendations for who could do that?
I don't do glasswork, but I have contractors that do glasswork for me. I could possibly get them an estimate on all that. The amount of windows, it's not gonna be that expensive for the glasswork. I could probably just throw it in with the 900 gold to fix the whole place.
That'd be great. Okay.
Well, if that's settled, I've got a few more things. You all talked about bookcases and stuff like that as well, right? Well, no, you already purchased them a few days ago. But I guess if you need me, just come to the shop. I'll be at the Bentneo, hard at work.
Good man.
All right, and if you ever need the cart again as well, just let me know.
All right. I'll give him a handshake and.
He gives you a firm handshake, squishing your hand a little bit, and kind of goes back to drag. You kind of drags this cart back to his shop, tilts this cart up on the back, and makes his way inside and starts working again. So you all have tables on the main floor. You have chairs on the main floor. Yeah. So the 500 gold, to clarify as well, is including fixing the bar. So that's partially why it's so expensive, is fixing the bar on top of it. So
Cool.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Well, I suppose we can discuss the 900 gold repair, but I think I just think it sounds really reasonable.
Yeah, pretty reasonable to me. It's a lot of work.
So the 900 gold is for what? I'm sorry, I just got back.
So basically, the carpenter we're going through, he says to replace all the floors.
Makes sense.
Would be, and apparently the windows you can do for 900 gold.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Where do you have tables, chairs, then the floors? How's the, like, bar part itself?
That he's including is the part of the floor bill with the bar side of things.
So, theoretically, it would be mostly ready? Like, what?
I mean, still need to have, beer and stuff, but
I also ordered like some couches for that corner circular area.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it look nice. It'll be like
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on the brewy thingy, and I'll hold up a whatever the hell a brewer's kit is.
Yeah, it's mainly a collection of vials, distilling areas, and stuff like that. It doesn't include barrels or anything like that. Most of it's just the supplies you'd put on the table to pour something into the barrels. But
Yeah, we have barrels.
you have plenty of barrels, ironically.
Don't remember if we cleaned them though.
You have not cleaned them
No.
yet.
Okay, we emptied them.
You
but we
emptied
didn't
them,
clean
but you did
yet.
not clean them
Okay.
yet.
All right.
oh, it's a project I can work on while I'm
Yeah, I can help
waiting
too.
around.
And then I would also like to get a book. The books for brewing.
Yeah.
Things on my way, or once I'm back, and then head out.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to RP that out, or do you just want to buy
I
the
just
book?
get a book. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 2 gold for the book.
Okay. I gotta pull up my sheet again. I got mad at my internet, so I just restarted everything.
I don't blame you.
Seems we're better. Okay. 2 gold. Got it.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do with the rest of the day?
Can I have gone with her to the bookstore? I want to try to see if I can get some work too. Maybe helping that guy in the bookstore.
Sure. So you make your way into the elderly Dragonborn's place with her. I'm guessing you just kind of stick around afterwards. That's how we'll play this out.
Yeah.
All right. Is there something else you need?
I wanted to see if you're looking for any help.
Well, possibly. What skills do you have?
I like reading. I can read pretty much anything.
All
I
right.
don't know if that helps you.
Well, I can also read pretty much anything. With magic, of course, but I mean, I could always possibly use a little help around the shop. I keep everything pretty tidy, but I'm getting up there in age, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to have someone else around the shop to deal with some of the day-to-day things. I would love to get help with enchanting scrolls, but I'm not sure. Is that something that you're able to do?
Enchanting scrolls? I don't think I can. Can I?
You technically can, yes. You can technically use scrolls. You just can't you can't copy scrolls down like wizards can, but you can activate scrolls and enchant scrolls. However, it would take just for out of character knowledge, it would take 1 spell slot per day in order to enchant the scrolls.
But I get those back on a short rest.
Yep.
Yeah, I could totally do that.
Well, wait, what magics do you have? I can see what I can do. What's the best situation for it? Certain things we need a lot of, and some things people don't look at ever.
I could do like shields, hexes.
Shield is possibly one. I don't get too many people looking for hex magic. And most of them that want it, I usually try not to sell to, so...
True.
They seem to be witches or people who are out for some sort of weird vengeance or something. Well, I can't really control what my scrolls are used for all the time. I try to sell to people that have the best interests of the people who surround them most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly, I could possibly use the help. So those scrolls usually sell for about 50 gold. So what I can do for you is it'll take about 3 days to create a scroll. Each scroll that you make, I can possibly just go ahead and forward you. Let's say 20 gold per scroll.
That works for me.
And then I'll go ahead and throw in an extra let's go with 5 gold a day. Let's make it 2 gold a day, actually. I don't really have that much work for you, I apologize.
That's okay.
It'll probably only take you a few hours to spiffy the shop up every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Well, I appreciate the offer. I'm sorry I can't give you more, but...
No, it's perfect. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.
Yes, yeah.
So, upon you two arriving back, Burst Duck. A male fire genasi knocks on the door.
Hello, sir.
Hey, so you were the one who was supposed to show me what you got?
Yep. I'll probably need to use your facilities just to show you, though, because don't
Yeah,
exactly have it.
That's fine. I figured I was just... He told me to come get you, so I figured that's what I'll do. Just follow me. We'll have you create a couple swords. We got a couple swords on order, and if they stand up to the quality that we're looking for, then we can definitely supply you some work down the line, possibly. Not making our top-of-the-line stuff, but it's always nice to have our mid-grade stuff. You never know when the guards are going to come by and order 300 sets of armor.
That's true.
Oh, her name's Imbric, by the way.
Hello, Embrick. I'm Burzduck Molten Quarry.
Lovely to meet you. He starts to make his way, kind of out away from the tavern as you, as Illyri and Azra, as you guys come back, you kind of see Burstuck walking off with them. So,
Bye.
I'll give him a wave as I'm walking past.
what's your specialty? What do you usually make?
I mean, my family mostly deals in a bit of weapons, bit of armor. I don't have a specific specialty I've really focused on, but I do know my way, and I've also been apprenticed as a cleric of the forge.
Oh, well, holy man of the forge. That's might fit right at home. I don't really know you that well though.
Right. It's good work. It allows you to concentrate and kind of let your mind go to it. Meditative.
All right. Well, my husband and me, we managed the forge pretty well. Between our natural magics, actually tend to work pretty well together. Me being fire and him being water works pretty well to managing the forge. So you won't really have to manage the forge temperature much. But we do go through a lot of crafting each day. So
It seems fair.
right. So he leads you to what is a fairly large forge. Kind of rivaling a dwarven forge in size, although made with a definitely a different tempered material than you're used to. All right, so we need 3 short swords made. If you want to make 3 of them for me, and we'll pay you for the ones we can use.
All right. All right, and what stat am I using for this?
You have smith tools, right?
I do.
Okay. It would be smith tools plus intelligence.
You mo-
and then do 3 rolls. Yep. All right. So, for the sake of time pass, it takes you about 2 hours to do all 3 of them.
I couldn't even see my rolls as I was doing it.
As it takes you about 3 hours to get all of them done. Each time you get one done, he kind of investigates it. He kind of looks over the sword, and looking over his face, he has very little reaction to it. He doesn't seem to give you much of a hint if you're doing a good enough job for them or not. Like you're kind of like working on the second sword and kind of watching him, and you're fairly confident in your work. Like you're like, I did a good job on this, but you couldn't really tell it by Imbric's face. As you get done with the last one, he kind of picks it up and turns it over a couple times, investigates it. It takes it to the side and just kind of, you watch as he gives it one solid swing into a wood pillar. And as you look at this wood pillar has countless cuts up and down this wood pillar. As he kind of pulls it out, looks at the blade. Well, seems like you're these are I can pay you for all these because you're definitely up to snuff. So if you can turn out this kind of work, we can certainly work with you for some of the stuff. I mean, we can apprentice you into some more serious stuff later on down the line. But if this is what you can turn out, we can work with this.
All right. Well, it's like I said, it's been my family's business, so I've been around it all my life.
Well, I can definitely see that in the craftsmanship. So, let me kind of goes behind the counter. Pulls out a small chest of gold. He slaps down 15 gold on the counter, kind of tossing it out. So, 5 gold for each sword.
Seems fair to me. Like I said, I'm just willing to trying to work out and make some extra money on the side. We're working on renovating the tavern, so for a little bit of help.
That'd be nice to have a tavern closer to home. I'm kind of tired of going to Grunge Fest or Prickville, so I wouldn't mind going to a tavern that's a little bit closer to home that doesn't have the crowds that those taverns have.
I figure it'd be a nice little change for the area.
Sounds like a plan. So, how? I guess if you want, whenever you want to work, just come by. We can pay you for part of every order, as long as they're all up the code. We'll pay you a little bit less if it takes you a couple attempts. That's just to make sure we can, afford the component cost of everything. But other than that, we should have a deal.
All right, I'll be happy to. I'll probably come in the afternoons after I'm done with my morning patrols. But I'll come in, put in a few hours of work for you.
I appreciate that. Well, good. Best of luck to you, and hope you have a good day. And I'll see you in the next couple of days, I suppose.
All right, see you then. As you make your way back, what are the rest of you guys doing during this time? You got books to read. You got stoofs to do. You got
Be cleaning barrels.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. What are you doing to clean the barrels?
Water.
Okay. You can water and scrub it a decent amount.
Yeah.
You get it pretty clean.
Get the outside, and then I guess I'll just do like repeated flush for the inside. Like,
yeah,
fill it with water, half water, like pick it up and shake it back and forth, and try and get whatever the hell's in there out.
Yeah. Give me. Let me think for what this would possibly be.
Cleaning check.
If only there's a cleaning check. Give me either an athletics check or a survival check. I think would be the two that would apply.
Just do athletics. No, if I don't get caught.
All right. You get them pretty clean. You get most of the stains out of most of the barrels. The leftover residue from the bottom you do get out. You kind of get it to the point where it could definitely hold alcohol. You do know that it does have kind of a relatively pungent smell of the alcohol that was in there before. It seems like just water won't really get that out. You might need something like chemical or something stronger to get that out, but the barrels are clean.
Yeah, Larry doesn't know.
Yep.
Yeah, so she'll have cleaned the barrels and then probably looked at the brewer's kit and started reading the book, depending on how much time.
Yeah, you have enough time to do that. Go ahead and give me a history check for reading the book. Alright. Yeah, looking through everything, you can kind of piece together certain things of between the book and doing certain things. You can pretty well pick out different things that you'd have to do for that stuff.
Cool.
The only thing that you're looking at that you are going to possibly have an issue for is getting water to the brewery. There's a chance that you'll either have to possibly contract someone to bring you guys fresh water, or buying unfresh water and purifying it yourself.
Purifying it, yeah. I'll ponder on that.
Right. So, anyone else doing anything special for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna be in the tap room trying to make 2 healing potions.
Sure. You can do that. So you will need to make 2 herbalism kit checks for me. Do you have that on your page?
Yes.
Okay. Say if not, I can add it for you.
What attribute would it be?
It would be wisdom for these. And you're making 2 of them?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, you're good. Both of them turn out quite well. You feel fairly confident that both of them should work as normal healing potions. And your supplies are drained. And go ahead and give me go ahead and add a healing potion. So just a regular healing potion. Or potion of healing to your character sheet. And also add a potion of healing with a star next to it. As well.
Alright.
So, anyone else doing anything special?
I don't know if I was around for the water question.
You wouldn't have been.
Okay.
Where I'm reading is I'll probably just be reading up in the tap room as well,
That's fine.
watching the alchemy do the thing and reading at the same time.
Yeah, watching him do alchemy work versus your brewer's kit, it seems almost fairly similar. A lot more of his is a lot more active, whereas brewing is a lot more waiting on stuff to happen. But it's fairly similar, actually.
Do we have stairs that are outside?
You mean your primary stairs? Your primary stairs are outside to get up to the house.
Yeah. What about these ones in the top right corner?
Yeah, those are outside.
Where do they go?
To the top floor.
Weird.
They go to the second floor.
Without having to go
That's
through
those
the-
stairs right here.
Yeah.
There isn't a way to the top floor from inside the house. From inside the tap room, I should say.
Oh.
Yep.
Can we? No, it's fine.
It allows you guys privacy and allows drunks not to walk upstairs while you guys are serving them alcohol. So.
That's true. Not that that's happened yet, but yeah.
So, anyone who is in the tap room as well, go ahead and give me perception checks. You are in the tap room, resting or whatever you're doing. What was that, sorry?
Have I returned yet? Or...
Yeah, you've returned to this point.
I'm just hanging out watching those two read and
I
get
don't
potions.
Larry makes a really interesting face while she's reading.
Like, you're noticing that Illyri's eyes light up a little bit when there's actual pictures on the page to explain stuff as opposed to just words.
Accurate.
So, Silas and Ezra, you do notice that you notice over time that the new tables that are being put in, although when they arrived they were kind of a little bit dusty as they had recently been worked on and carpented and he cleaned them off, but they were still a little bit kind of dusty. At this point they have been wiped almost completely clean. There's kind of a sheen to all of the new tables and all of the new chairs.
I love Lev, whatever his name is.
Liff.
Liv, whatever.
Thank you, Liv.
I don't say that out loud because I don't notice anything, but I love that ghost.
I say it out loud.
Cause yeah, he tends to the new tables and gets them cleaned and ready for use.
I was worried that the ghost wasn't gonna like the new tables. To be honest.
He walks up to the new table and breaks it in half.
You
Fuck your
notice that
table.
Your tables are getting scratched in there. You don't know why.
How fares the study there, Larry?
I hate reading, but it's alright. I just gotta
What you
figure out how I want to get water. If we're gonna brew anything here. Which, by the way, since there's a lot of people down here in the tap room, well, I picked up this brewer's kit and the book. Whatever. I got the license for us to sell alcohol at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So if
That's
we're looking
right.
to change the name, other than like the Troll Skull Tavern, we just have to let them know, but that's what it is listed in the place for now.
I don't see a reason to change it.
I didn't
Yeah,
know if
seems
anyone
good
had
to
a
me.
preference. We never talked about it, so I just made sure that we could change it through.
Yeah.
But that's
I
all
mean-
taken care of.
I mean, I don't think we can rent out rooms, but we can certainly, serve drink and maybe food. Probably
Yeah.
best to stick to drink, maybe, but
Well,
We'll need to hire someone for food eventually.
yeah, and depending how this goes, and I hold up the book and point to some of the bottles and stuff, we may need to hire someone for brewing or to just buy alcohol.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
I can handle the whole water situation.
How's the water work?
Well, you see, I'm a cleric.
I don't know what that means.
So if you were to fill up, say, a couple of those barrels, and fill them up with water, if there's anything wrong with the water, I could, there's a ritual I could prepare in the mornings and just, clean up the water.
Oh. So I don't need to get clean water, I just need to get water.
Yep, I can purify it and make it all nice.
Okay.
It's one of the first things you learn.
In the morning, I can also create water, so we don't need to buy it. So I
Okay.
can make up to about 10 gallons.
How much in the book? How much water do I need for brewing in a barrel?
I mean, 10 gallons of water will create you 10 gallons of ale, or whatever you
How
try
much
to
does
do.
a barrel hold?
Double check. They're a decent amount though.
Yeah. It's definitely more than 10 gallons.
It is 42 gallons per barrel.
Okay.
So, if we're talking about a ton, which is 252 imperial gallons or 303 US gallons, a 5-foot radius sphere would hit about almost 4,000 gallons of water if it was all water.
Yeah, I'd say for barrel particulars, you could probably theoretically purify. How much is it? You said a 5-foot radius.
5-foot radius sphere, so it's like
You could probably hit. I'd say comfortably 5 barrels per day.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to kind of squeeze them in there, you probably get 9.
Oh man.
I don't think
You could get 9, but it would be questionable how purified some of them were.
Right.
Some of them might be a
So-
little bit outside the purification range. You'd just have to
But,
risk it.
Could
Beer
I
takes
build...
a while to brew, so it was just like this wouldn't even be necessary all that often.
No. Depending on how fast we go through barrels.
Yeah.
Can I dig a hole in the basement until I hit water?
You could try. You could certainly try.
I think you'd have to go very
There's a
deep.
whole lot of masonry work. I would not recommend it.
I could build a well.
There's also stability issues.
Not if it's
Sewers.
straight down. It should be fine.
Yours.
Maybe. I don't know.
You were unsure of how your house lines up with sewers, and if there is if you could make a well under your house that would work. There's a lot of
It's gonna
variables.
be like...
We're also near the
Minecraft.
ocean, so the even chance you might end up breaking into like a saltwater area.
I mean, is that a problem though if you do the
I
purification?
mean, yeah, I could. I'm not sure. I'm never really sure if I've tried to purify salt water. I'm not sure if it turns into pure salt water. Or if it's
It I believe the ruling on that D&D wise is you can turn salt water into drinkable water.
yeah.
See, that wouldn't matter.
It's an option of purify water is you can change seawater into drinkable water.
And yeah, I mean, I can purify any water you put in there, but I mean,
Yeah.
there should be
So we're mostly
easily
concerned
available
about
source of water
stability.
that you don't have to worry about. Well, worry about stability because you don't want to like break into like some sort of supportive structure of the stone that could cause the sewers to collapse, and or
Look, if I
do
find a
damage to the
sewer,
foundation.
it'd be pretty cool. But also really smell.
It would probably drive custom away from the tavern.
I could just fill it in. We'll put a pin in that. But if we get water, 10 gallons, we said how many are in a barrel?
42. 42 or
42,
55,
so-
depending on how big the barrels are.
What I'm
Every
saying,
4 to 5 days, we'd have a full barrel of water. If you
I
make the
can-
water.
Also, reading over your book as well, Illyri, you would know it takes roughly to actually produce the beer and then let it sit to be fermented so it can be served would usually take about 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, this would be like a specialty.
Yeah. So, like, there's even if you eventually started brewing your own ale, at least in the short term, if you were gonna open the tavern soon, you would need to buy ale.
Yeah. Well, how long are the floors gonna take?
You don't know. Don't ask.
Fair.
anyway,
Lots to think about.
Yeah.
the other thing I was going to say was that I also can create water, but I know that while creating water isn't necessarily doable well as a ritual, it doesn't. If we could just get the water without having to make it, we could just purify it. And that
Purify,
wouldn't have
and that would be
spell blow
easier. Yeah.
But
Well,
we
that's
have
why I was thinking
options.
the
So.
well
we do have
route,
options.
but we'll have to talk to somebody that knows more about that because I don't know anything other than how to use a shovel.
Alright, so really quickly, guys, we're gonna take a quick break as well. I'll let my players get time to discuss all this stuff out of character real quick, decide what they want to do, as well as I have to hit the bathroom, so we'll take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be back for probably about 2 more hours ish.
Snack time.
Yep, snack time. So everyone take your break, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back shortly. Bye. And we're back, chat. So, do you guys decide what you're gonna do in the long run?
Probably we're gonna look into seeing if we were to start brewing, we're probably gonna look into getting finding where the municipal water sources are.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
I still want to talk to someone about a well because that'd be dope in the basement.
Sure. It's not hard to find a well. Wells are pretty easy to find, accessible in the city. If you want to find someone to dig you a well, you can go ahead and make an investigation check.
What time is it?
It's noon when you finish your job in the morning. It's still like mid-afternoon, I'd say, like 3 to 4 range, I'd say.
I'll help look into it.
Sure. Alright. So, between the both of you, you do find a construction company kind of asking around town trying to find someone who can dig you a well. There's some construction company that a couple of people say should be able to do it. And they give you the address for the place and everything.
Okay.
It's called Argos's Digging and Building.
Alright, let's try it.
Worth a shot.
How far away is it?
It's I haven't decided where it was. It would be in the C ward, so it'd be east of where you are, or west of where you are.
Okay.
Probably about 15-10 minute walk.
Alright, not bad. Yeah, we'll head there.
Sure.
See if they're still open.
You arrive at it's a kind of fairly smaller store. There's nothing as you kind of make your way up to the front. It doesn't seem like there's any they're not selling anything. Pretty actively, probably a construction company kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk in, you find an elderly dwarf sitting behind a desk with a lot of papers. Some of them looking like some sort of designs or something like that. And then another whole stack of papers just kind of scattered around the desk that look like a lot of numbers. Oh, 6 carried to 4. Hello.
Way too much paper for me.
How can we help you?
Have you ever built a well in a basement?
Have I ever built a well? Yes. Do you need are we asking my credentials for how many wells I've made, or just one well's fine?
No, one's fine. Is it possible to make a well in a basement?
Possible, yes. I mean, there's certain elements of luck to it. From the aspect of if there's actually water available, if the water is usable. Depending on the location, we can get the city's, blueprints and everything like that. Make sure that you're not digging yourself into a sewer.
Yeah. Are you able to do all of that?
Oh, that's my job, so of course I can.
Okay, the usable part doesn't really matter as long as it's not sewer water.
Well, I mean, theoretically, if you dig a well, it'll fill up with something. Usually it would be water, I imagine.
Okay, well, as long as it's not like oil, I'll rephrase.
Well, I can't confirm if it would be that without doing an investigation of the situation.
Okay, how much is that?
Well, scouting out the situation and doing the sighting and all of that would cost 15 gold. And then the actual construction of the well, it'll probably run you about 50 to 100 gold. It just depends on the complexity of the material that we have to dig through, or how deep you want it, or just different variables can add up a little bit. I'd say it probably will run you closer to 50 gold than it will 100 gold. It just kind of depends on what we find. As well as if there's always the chance that we do, the survey and it tells us that it wouldn't be worth digging because you wouldn't get enough water in it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll start with the survey and see what it gets.
Sure. Where are we sending my people out to?
Troll's Skull Tavern.
Oh, Troll Skull Tavern. All right. I haven't been there in quite some time. Used to
it's been
frequent
closed.
there for a short period of time. It's a drinking place. So.
Yeah, we're working on reopening it.
Oh, well, that's
We're
good to
getting
hear.
there. Yep.
Right. Well, my name is Greg Argos as well.
Greg, nice to meet you. I'm O'Leary, and this is Brewstuck.
I'll have I think they're currently busy doing some survey and stuff for the castle at the moment. But they should be available tomorrow. What would be the best time to allow them in to do
Anytime
their
after
work?
like noon.
Alright. We can have them there at probably 3 kicks after the hour or afternoon. So, alright, I'll write that down for him. I appreciate it. Do you want to pay the 15 gold up front, or do you just want them to take it?
I'll pay it now, so it's covered.
Alright, I'll let
hand
them
him
know
15
that.
gold.
He slides it into a chest that's next to him inside of the bag. Alright, well, I'll let them know that, and they should be there tomorrow. It should be 2 guys. One of them was one of them fancy druid people, and the other one's just a general person of notes.
Cool. All right, thank you.
Of course. Have a wonderful day.
You do.
You too.
He kind of goes back to whatever paperwork he's doing as you guys make your way out.
Got a lot of paper.
So,
Do we want to go look for that lady horse person?
Oh yeah, we have to find a horse lady. Where is she located? Or last seen or area? Didn't we have some area?
let me...
Around the castle district.
Oh. So we're looking for a horse in the castle place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he gave us a description, but I don't think Caboose had it at the time, so we just know it's a horse.
Yeah, he gave us a description, but we don't actually know.
Yeah, the NPC gave you a description.
Yeah.
Your players know. I just don't know. 'Cause all it says is
Yeah.
draft horse. So,
It's a brown horse with a white stripe.
sure,
and it
sounds
has a
good.
Smiley face on its left butt cheek.
It's a
Well, you're gonna be
purebred
the one looking at the
Hidalgo.
butt.
Wait, what?
I said it's a purebred Hidalgo. Which, if you
Mhm.
know the story, is kind of amusing. Anyways,
Yes.
so, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
O'Leary will say, yeah, sure.
So, you all are going to make your way around the district to attempt to find this horse that fits the description. Everyone who is going, go ahead and give me investigation checks.
Haha.
You guys have made so many investigation checks, I should have made, like, lines for this. But...
I think I made the first roll for this one.
Yeah, you did.
I'm the only one not going because I'm reading my druid book.
Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. First up, O'Leary and Silas, all of you, you find a couple horses of this description. You find one that seems to be leading a horse and carriage. You also find one that is he's currently has a one of the city guard on his back, and they're currently doing a trot through the city. You go up to both of them at different times. How do you attempt to see if you can get the horse to talk?
Is there, are the city guard horses normally branded?
No, most of them are not branded.
Okay. Then I got nothing. I feel like it'd be a pretty dire situation to get a horse to talk if it didn't want to talk.
Okay, is this lady a natural shapeshifter or does she just use magic?
She's a horse.
She actually is a horse.
Yeah. He is a talking
A
horse.
talking horse. Yeah.
He is a horse that speaks common. I don't ask questions. D&D made it work.
Yep.
I'll just be like Maxine. I don't know.
Give me an insight check. You say Maxine.
Can I?
Right.
I don't need to.
So you go up to the first horse that you recognize that looks kind of similar. Saying its name doesn't seem to respond. Kind of just keeps focused on what it's doing.
Did we check if it was a female horse?
It's not hard to tell, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I, the player, have an inspiration, but I don't know if my character would.
So yeah, the first horse you walk up to and you kind of say Maxine, that doesn't seem to respond.
I guess we'll try it at the second one. Let's see if we get anything.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say Maxine.
All right, give me an insight check. You kind of say the name and you say it a little half-heartedly because in the back of your mind you're like, I'm talking to a horse. The horse isn't gonna respond. And you kind of look at it for a moment before the horse turns to you and says, "Shh." What?
I leave. I go to the back of the group.
Okay.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Not now. I'm on the job.
Okay, when? Where?
Come to the stables this evening in the castle bar.
Okay.
And it goes back to acting like a horse. And doing horse things. But it doesn't stop acting like a horse. It just does horse things.
Just does horse shit.
Mhm.
Fine. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to come back later.
What time do horses get off shift?
This evening. We'll
You
come
have no idea. Usually, probably when the guards get off shift. Which give me a history check to see if you've noticed what time guards get off shift while you've been in town. Sure. Esther, you know that you usually see a changing of the guards sometime around like early evening as the moon starts to or the sun starts to set. So you probably have another like 4 or 5 hours before, like probably 4 hours before the changing of the guard happens.
Okay. Well, we can go home until then.
All right. Home it is.
You do recall that the horse at the time was wearing a it was a kind of like a tan hide saddle with a small bits of blue like sash kind of coming off of each side. In fact, you can add that to your description of a horse that you don't have a description of. Anything you guys are doing at home?
I am reading my druid book.
You can easily
Reading
do it.
history, most likely.
What was that, sorry?
Most likely reading history or something.
You can study up on your history. Is everyone staying in the tap room mostly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably just pick up the brewer's book.
Alright, yeah, you can
Again.
do that. You can take some time to study the brewer's book and read through everything.
I think Azra's gonna go to her room because that's where her books are and read.
Okay. Azra, as you're making your way up to the room, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no. rats, isn't it?
You making your way up the stairs, you get to the 3rd floor, and you find a little trail of poop. Looks like little rat turds that are leading towards one of the private baths.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go back downstairs. Be like, your rats are in the bathroom. They're
Wait.
pooping everywhere.
But I told them to stay in the room. Okay. Let's take a look at what they have to say for themselves. And I'm gonna go up to the rat trail.
The rat's room, or just where the trail of poop is?
The trail of poop.
Okay. Go up to the trail of poop and follow the trail of poop being pointed out to where it is. As you make your way into the private bathroom, go ahead and give me a perception check or survival check, whichever you prefer.
Let's go with perception.
All right. You find a trail of poop to a smallish hole in the wall.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and just shout out, "Hey, any rats in there? Come out!"
All right. You see a rat kind of scurries out. It's a rat that you saw earlier today that doesn't usually belong in the house. Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
I thought I told you to leave. What are you doing here?
You told us to go to another dry spot.
I want you out of all the dry spots in this big dry spot. You understand me?
No.
I'm gonna pick up the rat and walk to the nearest window and just chuck it.
Okay. Roll a dex check for checking the rat. Alright.
I trusted rat kind. You betrayed me.
Alright. Manage to throw the rat as it attempts to grab back onto your hand as you try to throw it out of the house. As it falls. This is the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah.
And there's a dead rat now on the road.
Not knowing it's dead, I'm just gonna yell out, "And stay out!"
Okay.
I don't think it's coming back.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, and
It doesn't respond to you.
I'm gonna start combing the place for any more rats, just, calling them out.
Maybe we could buy a cat.
Sure. Give me a persuasion check.
You just listen to Bob die.
Right. There's 3 more rats in this room, and they come out. What do you want?
You all need to leave.
But why?
Because I can only take care of 21 rats. I can't take care of 25.
What's the 25?
You are 1 rat too many. The 3 of you together are 3 rat too many, so you can choose to live or choose to be thrown out a window.
What is throwing out a window?
I'm just gonna scoop them up and say, "Okay, I'll give you food, bring them out to the window, toss them outside."
You toss it out the window?
Uh-huh.
Hey, give me a dexterity check. Okay, you toss it out the window. It kind of has no idea what you're doing, as you just kind of drop it 3 stories. Takes. Yeah, it's dead.
Yep, I'm gonna take the other 2 rats and throw them out the window as well.
Okay, give me 2 more death checks. All right, the both of these rats, as you try to throw them, or as you try to throw this rat, it grabs onto your sleeve and just kind of runs back down your body and attempts to bite you.
Ah! Okay.
Their strength score plus proficiency doesn't hit. I don't think. Does 11 hit
No,
you?
it doesn't hit.
Okay. Well, it bites at your leg. Actually, this one's gonna bite at your leg too. 'Cause you're attempting to throw stuff. Does a 14 hit?
Nope,
Okay.
doesn't hit.
Well, they're attempting to bite at your leg and then they run off back into the wall.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Leary, where's Duck? Okay, we've got 3 rowdy rats we need to get rid of. Oh, sorry, 2 rowdy rats. The other 2 are dead.
Just leave food and put them in a bucket or something.
I thought we had 20 rats.
If only someone could turn into a rat
I mean, I could.
and
but-
convince them to leave.
Okay.
Just turn into a rat and convince them to go into this bucket with food, and then I'll tip the bucket up and let you jump out and then squish the other 2 or bring them 10 miles away.
You know what? That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna wild shape into a rat with a green tuft of hair at the top.
That will help. I'm gonna get a bucket and some of the stale bread that he usually feeds them.
Here.
And put it in the end of the bucket and leave it sideways and get ready to flip it up when rats go in it.
Sure. We can do that. So go ahead and give me in your rat form an investigation check.
Okay.
You are looking for other rats in the house. Or these 2 rats that are in the house. Sure. You know where they were, and so kind of making your way through that hole. You do find them kind of scurrying out. They're kind of behind a couple walls, and realizing as you make your way through the wall, you realize how many holes are actually in your walls. And there is a network of just holes all through these walls that could be easily traversed by rats or anything of the like.
I'm just thinking to myself, oh god, we gotta fix all these holes.
So you find them. What do you say?
Hello. I found some food if you want some.
Ah, look! It's another rat! We've never seen that one before. Why is he green? I don't know.
I'm kinda new here, but you know, being a real rat, I wanna help the rat community.
Make a deception check.
You know, I just wanna be a part of the rat community. I found some food.
I don't think he's a rat. No, I've never seen a rat that color. I think he's trying to trick us. Yeah, let's run away. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to run up to them and attack them.
Rat fight!
They attempt to run away. Sure, let's. You know what? Fuck it.
I can't wait for you to put a 0 HP in a rat form and come into your form in the middle of a wall.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt so bad.
So, give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Go ahead and drag that onto the map so that way I can set up the token for it. Boop, 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 boop. Where did it put the rat? Oh, it's probably in creatures, isn't it? Probably already in creatures. Yeah. edit. Alright, Heath, you have access to a rat page.
I'm gonna say, based on where the rat trail was, and where, like, I'm gonna have the bucket set up like in the hall there, and I'll just be chilling. The bucket, bread.
So you can go ahead and make your attack if you want to.
I'm gonna bite the rat on the left.
Okay. So you said, oh, is this a GM roll? Why is it a GM roll for that? 1 second. Hold. A 10 will hit, though. For 1 point of damage. If you kill one of the rats! Is it Screeze? Is the other rat's gonna turn to bite you?
Wait, am I still in the wall?
Yes, you're still in the wall.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
And misses you.
Okay. I'm gonna bite back.
Okay. You bite the other rat and kill it too. 2 dead rats now.
I'm gonna scree into the air with victory.
Leary, give me a perception check. You hear a loud screeing coming from the walls to your right.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm gonna make my way back to the main stairways.
Okay. Are you leaving the rats in the wall?
I'll like pull on their tails
Okay.
and drag them.
Give me a strength check.
Rat strength.
It's actually a pretty good roll. Yeah, you can manage to drag the rats with you back out of the wall and out of the hole.
-4.
You watch as eventually this rat with the green tuff is dragging 2 other rats outside of the wall.
Plan went well. Noted.
Give me a history check.
Me or the rat?
You. You don't remember which rat you were looking for?
Oh fuck! Oh, I'm gonna trap him in the bucket.
Okay. You quickly just attempt to track them in the bucket. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
Okay.
No, I meant for Illyri.
Oh.
Yeah, Illyri, you trap this rat in the bucket. It tries to run away.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Well, what do we do with it now?
I don't know. Throw it outside.
Wait, is one of these our rat? I'm pointing at the dead ones.
I don't know.
Give me a history check.
History.
You don't know.
Oh god.
Hold on.
Is he dead?
This is the one with the green hair.
You remember that his was the one with the green hair. As you look up to these other 2 rats, they don't seem to have tufts of green hair.
Oh, and I'll lift the bucket up.
You didn't see a rat with a tuft of green hair.
In a wild shape back up.
As it quickly grows in form in front of you.
Oh, that's creepy.
Really? You had to trap me too? Not the dead rat?
I forgot what I was looking for. I was paying attention.
There are so many rats. How are we supposed to remember which one's which?
Ezra, give me a perception check as well.
I guess that's
Oh, no.
fair.
I don't see anything.
Okay. Burstuck as well. You can give me a perception check. Alright.
Okay.
You hear the sound of squeaking
Oh god.
as you turn around, and there's three rats that are now dragging the other 2 dead rats by the tail into the wall.
Back into the wall?
Yep.
I hope they don't have a rat cleric.
There's 3.
Revivify!
Are we killing them?
Do it. Do I still have Speak with Animals up?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Hey, you rats! One's dragging the dead rats. Come out here or die.
What do you want? It's 3 rats from your house.
Are you one of the named ones or new?
They're the named rats. You recognize them.
Okay. What are you doing with the dead rat?
We're hungry.
Okay.
my
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's good food. If you go outside, out the window, there's 2 more dead rats. You can have them for dinner.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Continue to drag the rats into the wall and disappear.
Remember to throw out the bones outside.
I think that's part of your job when you clean up their poop.
Weren't they supposed to only stay inside their room?
Well, they were hungry, so I can forget them. Oh man, I'll feed them later.
Okay.
We went up because I know that the original room is on the 2nd floor.
Yep.
Yeah, there's tunnels.
Their
all
the
over
original
the
room
place.
is directly below this one.
How many tunnels are there?
I know, tons. There's so many connecting everywhere.
What if we have you as a rat and you go through all the rat hole tunnels and we'll close them up with the carpenter when he's here doing the floor?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You can like find them all, and then at least whatever room they're in, like make sure there's none out of there. Like that's just their room. They can't go anywhere. They're not allowed to make new holes.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that when the carpenter comes.
I'm gonna take the bucket and I'm gonna hand you the bread. You can feed them with whatever this will feed them for, and bring the bucket and myself back down to the tap room.
I'm gonna head to the rat's room.
Sure. You do that. You make your way down to the rat's room. Upon arriving, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Alright. You notice the 3 rats that are kind of pulling this one. They're pulling the 2 dead rats through a hole in the back corner of the room, as they kind of have dragged it already all the way down to this room. As some of the rats have already started eating. As you hear chirp, 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 as your spell at this point has faded. As you don't know quite what they're saying. You start to count the rats, and because they're scurrying around, it's very difficult. But you feel like you only count 16 rats.
Oh no. I'm gonna spend my last spell spot to cast Speak with Animals again. Okay. I need you all to line up for me before you start eating.
They line up around the dead rats. They don't actually know what a line is, so they just kind of like get next to each other in a circle around the rats.
Okay, yeah, that works. Where 4 of you? What happened?
They went to go get food.
Oh, okay. Did they ever come back, or where are they going?
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay. Okay, I need you all to listen to me very carefully. If there are any foreign rats that come into this area, I need you all to kill them, okay? We can't have any more rats.
What's foreign?
Different rats that aren't you rats here.
You say that as they kind of sit there for a moment, and then they start to attack each other.
No, no, stop! Please, don't attack each other!
We can say that. Alright. 3 of them are dead.
Oh no. You know what?
They have more to eat.
Maybe this is for the best. Attack each other.
they kind of look at you when you say that. They're like, we're not hungry. We have enough food already.
Last one alive gets a pig feast.
The last one alive, you can have all the food in the world, okay? Fight.
Oh my
Roll a persuasion
Battle
check.
Royale.
This got violent.
Roll a persuasion check. Okay.
No.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do with this. All right. I need you, Heath, to roll initiative as well.
I'm rolling rat initiative.
At least you have more HP than one.
Yeah.
All right.
When the battle royale starts,
The rat royale.
can I start? Can I do a perception check to see if I can hear from the bottom floor?
Sure. You know, for the fun of it, everyone roll initiative.
I didn't select my token.
How dare you?
Every time.
This took a steep turn.
I love it.
You're dealing with creatures of relatively low intelligence. That you can speak to them because you speak with animals. They can comprehend you, but it doesn't mean they understand anything you're saying sometimes. So. Let's do this one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no, I was supposed to get him. So, let me roll initiative for the swarm. Great! So, swarm goes first. You tell them to go into a frenzy, and they just start lashing out at everything around them. Several of them go to bite. They pretty much just start biting whatever they can. Several of them do come to bite you, as you have told them to attack each other, and they don't like you either. So,
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll for attack. Does a 21 hit?
Yep, it hits.
Alright, you take 10 damage from a bunch of little rat bites,
Oh my god.
God damn.
as they
no.
also are biting each other. They hit each other and deal 3 damage to themselves, as well as 3 little rats die.
So
I'm so hurt.
there's 10 left now.
That's the end of the turn. Leary, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm just reading.
You're reading so much right now.
I hate reading, but I'm reading.
Alright, that'll bring us to Azra. Azra, go ahead and make me a perception check. Alright. Ezra, as you kind of make your way back into your room and you go to shut the door, you all of a sudden just start hearing, you hear an upkick of screeing. Coming from down the stairs from where you are.
What is? I'll start going downstairs.
Let me see how far it takes you to get there. 1, 2. You can't go diagonal to the staircase, so 4, 20. You get to about there. Before you can see Silas's arms swing out into the doorway. You have 5 feet of movement left, or you can dash.
I'll dash the rest of the way there.
Okay. You dash the rest of the way. As you get to the doorway, you see the swarm of rats is now enraged and is attacking each other, and they're attacking Heath. Not Silas, sorry. They're attacking Heath. They're attacking everything.
I don't know.
That's my turn. I don't think I can.
Heath, your turn.
I'm gonna wild shape into a bear.
All right. You can definitely do that. Let me back up the swarm of rats.
It's a brown bear.
So, you wild shape into a brown bear,
Oh my god.
completely filling up this space of the room. Ezra, you can barely see into the room other than just this giant bear's butt.
I'm like trying to stand up on my toes.
Can the floor support that much weight?
No.
Who knows?
Oh god, we're getting the floors fixed anyway. Who cares?
Yeah.
No, let me check it. I don't actually know how much a brown bear weighs.
I can't wait till you guys are in the kitchen.
All right.
No.
You've gotten decidedly louder.
Between 180 and 1,300 pounds, according to Google.
Just go ahead and roll a D100 real quick.
Well, I was probably pretty loud when I yelled at
Actually,
him.
you know what? Let me do it this way. I'm gonna re-roll it, so ignore the 72. Do you want high or low?
Low.
All right, so low is good then for you. Great. I need Azra, you don't need to make the assessment check. I need Silas, Duck, and Illyria to give me perception checks. Actually, no, this will be based off your passive perception, actually. So what's your passive perceptions?
Pass.
Mine is a 12. My Ravens is a 13.
It'll be on the left side of your sheet,
Yeah,
like
mine's
bottom.
15.
Okay. Silas, you, for some reason, all of a sudden you start hearing this cracking sound coming from behind the bar into like the pantry area. And as you kind of lean over the bar and look up, you can see there's this visible crack in the floor. It's dipping down about 3 to 4 inches.
Nice.
As you
Wait a bit.
as you now hear the sound of screaming coming through the hole, as well as Azra yelling. So Heath, what do you do with the rest of your turn? You've turned into a bear.
I'm gonna bite at the rat swarm and claw it.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Bite attack will actually somehow miss. All of the rats scurry around your giant bear form.
Being angered by them dodging out of my bite, I'm gonna smash down with my claws.
All right, you smash down with your claws. Go ahead and roll damage. 12 chunks of damage. You swat like a solid like half of this rat swarm.
It's left.
And bonus action, just roar loudly to get everybody's attention.
All right, you all hear a bear roar. As well as Silas, as you're looking over this, you now see a second crack in the floor. As there's a slightly smaller, about 6 indentation where you can, or actually, you know what? Just straight up, you can actually see light coming from the room above.
That's great.
I'm just gonna look to where the sound came from. Look at.
Yeah,
Silas looking.
you notice Silas is looking at something, and then you notice, like, you kind of just watch as in front of your eyes wood, like a small bit of like just a chunks of wood just start falling from the ceiling.
I'm just gonna put my book down, put my feet up on
And
the
then the
bar
dragon,
and
or then
watch.
the bear roar after that.
Yep. I just got my feet up and I'm watching.
Okay.
Just waiting.
Silas, what would you like to do?
This is great. I'm gonna move over to the staircase, I guess, and try to get.
You'll have to go outside to get to the
Yeah.
staircase.
We should. I'm in for talking to the construction dude to see if we can get a door there somewhere.
Yeah, I would like that. I agree.
So,
Just have a lock and we all just have
so
the keys
for
it.
notice purposes, to get there, the quickest way would take you. Here, I'll just do it for you.
Do we have a window?
You could
anywhere
get
over
to there on one turn.
You're about
Okay.
to have a trap door in the
here?
ceiling.
Yeah, do we have a window right here? Anywhere on
Nope.
this wall?
The closest window is here.
Oh, okay, I see them. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, this is why we need the fireman's pole.
Oh, there is a window
Mhm.
here. I did miss that window. Actually, that's a door. I didn't even see that. Or is
That's
it a
door.
window?
Oh, we have a back door.
I'm trying to figure out if that's a window or a
No, I
door.
think it's a door. Well, what's this? Because
That's-
this is a
windows
door,
are
right?
thin, the door thick.
Well, but these are not doors, and those are thick.
Oh, I don't know. Well, then, like, the attic has, like, 4
getting-
doors to the roof, I guess.
Yeah, it has, because it has the opening doors, the skinny doors.
These are doors. These
Yeah.
are windows.
I think whoever built this map was not following any sort of consistent,
You know what?
construction.
Here, let
Yeah, I don't think so either.
let me see if I can find the other map, real quick.
Well, I don't care if it's a door or a window. Just
You could
we're
technically
getting
go
new
through it if
windows
you wanted
anyway,
to.
Just jump through it.
You could technically go through it if you wanted to. Let me because there's another map I have that is a little bit more clear with windows and doors. According to this map,
Fork,
that
fork.
is a that is a window back there in the back.
Nuts.
Wait, no, it is the door. The fuck? This place is weird.
We have a door. I mean, it kind of makes sense to have a door.
Okay, so yeah, it
for,
is a
like,
door.
supplies to go in through here.
It is a door. So this is actually a windowed porch apparently, and this is actually the front door.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch maps after this session and we'll.
Door?
What? That is also a door. Yes.
This is a door.
That's a door.
This is a door.
This is supposed to be a solid wall. That's supposed to be like a miniature fireplace. It's not actually
Oh.
supposed to be a window.
And then that's a window.
And then that's a window. And then all of
Interesting.
those skinny ones are also windows.
Is this a window or a door?
That is also a door.
We have a lot of doors.
Well, it kind of makes sense. You'd have a door to the kitchen and the pantry because those lead out to alleyways. That leads out to like a side alleyway. It
And this
doesn't
is
lead
our
out to the
trap door
street.
to the basement.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, just put my
scratch
feet up
that.
and
Let's
watching.
see. How adventurous are you feeling? Do you want to slide across the bar, or do you want to run around the bar?
On a 5 or higher, I'll slide. Sorry, I'm sliding.
Okay, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check.
Let's see. Acrobatics.
It's not super high DC. That'll definitely make it. You kick it across, you can slide across, and then that will make it a little bit faster.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for a natty one because I'm already looking that way and I forgot to
So you
watch.
can get to there now.
Ah, that's
You
better.
kind of slide over. You slide over the bar. You slide over the bar and then make your way over to the thing. So on that note as well, just as a side note for future reference, it'll make more sense when we get them added. This is actually the top balcony. You can also get to the second floor that way.
Ah,
Apparently.
okay.
So this is actually that staircase up to the second floor balcony. So that would lead to here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Cool.
I'll get this other map in here because that map makes it a lot clearer, as well as you guys have kind of redone everything. So it'll
Yeah.
it'll work.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good. Let's hang out.
You don't want to action surge to run farther?
I feel like if I do, the floor is just gonna collapse next round, and I'm gonna have to come back down anyway. So I'll just chill out.
That's fair.
Alira's just waiting for a show.
First duck, give me a perception check. With all the noise and everything happening. You hear something. It sounds like some sort of commotion, possibly out in the street. You're not sure where it's coming from.
He's gonna sit there. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know. It is a floor an entire building away, but it's also a bear.
Yeah. No, and that's why you hear something. Like it's something loud. You just can't tell what it is.
Send Quill outside to see what's going on.
Sure. You send Quill out the window, kind of just goes off and flies around the building. He can make it halfway around the building this turn. So, let me. That'll bring us back to the rats' turns. We're gonna bite out of this bear. Nom 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 nom. And miss. Rest of them are gonna bite at themselves as well. Nom nom nom, and they miss. They can't hit each
Okay.
other.
There's only like 3 left.
Leary, are you still just kicking back and watching?
Feet up, hands behind my head, just fucking waiting for something to fall through into the pantry.
All right, Ezra. There's a bear flanking butt in your face, and you've heard a large crack in the floor.
I'm gonna slowly back up. I'm like, you got this, right, buddy? You're good, right? As yeah, I'm not. You're gonna fall through, but you'll be fine. I think.
We're getting doors. Who cares?
And I'll just, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I'll cast shield on him just in case. Because I don't know that most of the rat, he killed half of them already, so I'll give him shield.
Shield is only self.
self-target spell.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think shield is only self.
Oh. Sorry, I missed that.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. You're good. Got this.
I'm a bear. I got this.
You're a bear.
Ace, your turn.
I'm gonna bite at them again.
Okay. Nom nom. You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You bite into some of the remaining rats. There's still a few left.
I'm gonna swat at the last one.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. There's still a couple rats left.
I'm just gonna roar once again.
Alright. There's another hole punched in the floor. High or low? What do you want?
Let's go high.
Okay.
Well,
So, to set the scene, you
This is
hear
what I've been waiting for.
it's just the wood just breaks free. Heath, you feel yourself start to free fall in bear form as you quickly notice that you are now looking at the ground floor and are falling. Give me a dexterity saving throw for the bear. So it'd just be a dex save, or just a dex check on the bear. Alright, you managed to land on your feet. You do, however, take with your weight and shrapnel of the wood. You take 13 bludgeoning damage as the wood and everything comes falling around you, kind of stabbing you a little bit as well with some of the shrapnel as it falls down, and you slamming into the floor. As the Ezra, as you just hear the the floor fall out from under under him at this point. Silas, you hear a large crash sound from behind you.
Very nice.
So, anything else you would like to do on this turn? You are prone, or no, you're not prone. You land on your feet, so you're good.
While I was falling, could I try to land on the rats?
The rats are still on the top floor.
Oh, okay.
Only under you fell.
It was the 10-foot square or under you fell there. The rest of the rats are still upstairs.
I'm like right there.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Oh, hi, Bear.
Actually, it'd be like right here.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Silas,
Well, hearing the
you hear a
floor
loud
crash,
crash behind you.
Yeah, I would probably just go back down.
Okay.
So I'll head back over.
Yeah, you
Like
get
over
50
here,
feet
yeah.
makes it to there. You run
Great.
in the door. There's a bear in front of you.
Hi, Bear.
Oh, hi, Silas. Welcome back.
What's up?
Give me,
Where are the rats?
I didn't see any fall.
the bear
Oh,
looks
nice.
familiar to you. So you do recognize the bear. So that's good news.
Great. I'm just gonna chill out.
Okay. Burzduck, you on your turn, your raven hears a huge crash as it watches as Silas, who was running towards the staircase, kind of does an about face and just runs back the other way and runs back inside.
Would my raven look in the window where, like, it heard the loudest part of the crash? Like maybe landing on the banister?
Sure. It lands on the banister and looks in the window to see a swarm of rats that are attacking each other.
What about this window?
A giant hole in the floor, about 10 feet wide.
He snaps his book shut.
Right. At the
Uh,
you get to the end of your movement, you see Azra standing at the bottom of the staircase.
I don't know what the bear did, but I think he pissed off the rat. Heath. I don't know what Heath
The bear.
did, but I think Heath turned into a bear and then fell through the floor.
You saw Heath turn into a bear.
Okay. Heath turned into a bear and fell through the floor.
okay.
Albert.
He's tucking his book away, going, okay.
So bring us to the swarm of rats, who
He's also delivering his axe.
oh, they're just wailing on each other at this point. Luckily, they're somehow missing each other. As the fight starts to transition as well. It starts to transition out onto the balcony. Some of the rats are running away.
-2 intelligence check before, and I've played some pretty dumb characters.
Let's say the worst part is that's not a nat 1.
Yeah, that's 2.
So,
Oh.
Aliri, there's a bear in front of you. You recognize the bear is most likely Heath's bear form.
Just shaking my head, but also applauding.
Doing anything else?
Upstairs. Be like, do you guys need any help upstairs with anything?
No.
No, I'll get a ticket.
Alright. I'll help clean up downstairs in a minute.
Okay, you start to get up and start to make your way over to possibly help clean up all of the floor that is now on the floor. Ezra,
Can
you look in. There is a 10-foot hole on this floor at this point.
Yeah, and I can't see the rats.
You see a lot of dead rats scattered around the room. There's also several dead rats on the tap room floor at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you do not see any living rats in front of you. No,
Can I get over to here?
you can certainly try.
Like, if I back up and try to run at it,
Yeah, you can certainly try.
I would like to try, I guess.
Give-
Because I
give
can't
me-
see the alive one.
Give me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, I hope this gets better.
Yes!
Sure. You take your you run down there. Let me see. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, you leap across this giant hole and can get to here as the end of your movement.
Okay.
And you see the
And
rats
now.
that have scurried out this broken window and are now fighting on the balcony.
It's gonna chill touch them.
Okay. You reach out the window and attempt to chill touch the group of rats. 14 will hit. Do you
One necrotic damage.
freeze one of the rats?
Yeah!
Proud of you.
Thanks. And I'm gonna move back just in case Berserk tries to do the. Oh, wait, that's my whole movement, yeah.
Yep.
Never mind, I'll stay there because I can't move.
All right. Keith, you're on the bottom floor. There's tons of dead rats around you as the floor is caved in and you're now on the tap room floor.
I'm just gonna slowly turn around, face Leary and, bear paw wave. If I got up on my hind legs, how tall would I be? Would I
About
be
8 feet
enough?
tall.
Okay. If I tried to jump, could I
Oh,
try to
God.
climb back on?
Oh no.
So you're attempting to jump and climb back up to the top floor.
Yes.
All right. Give me a dexterity check first. This is to see if you can, in your bear form, attempt to stand straight up. As brown bears usually don't have the leg strength to stand straight up. So, you promptly go to stand up. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
So that'd be the same thing, right?
Dexterity save throw. Yeah, it would still be a dexterity check. Silas, give me a dexterity saving throw. There's a bear that has attempted to stand up and is now falling backwards towards you. As you manage to duck back out the door, you manage to jump out the door as this bear falls backwards straight onto its back. As Azra, as you look to your left as you're here, you see bear claws for a moment and a bear head before you just hear slams into its back on the ground.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't move.
You're not gonna fit up here!
Is there anything else you would like to do? You're currently prone on the ground.
Nope, I think that's it.
You can
Yeah.
use your movement to stand back up if you want to.
I'm just gonna collapse, defeated.
Okay. Lace back upset. Silas.
I'm gonna comfort Heath a bit. Give him some kind words. It's okay. You don't need those rats anyway. We can get a cat or something. That'll be my entire turn. I don't think I can make it up in time to kill like the two
you
rats.
console the bear.
Yeah.
Use the bear belly as
Who-
a trampoline.
Cannot understand what you're saying, but it feels consoled. First up.
Look, as his face looks like a thundercloud, he's like, I knew these goddamn rats are gonna be a problem.
You don't see any
Comes
rats in the room that are alive.
Looks in the room, sees the giant hole. Sees
And a
Azra.
bear on his back that is kind of
Bear
like
on
wiggling
back
its
on the
feet.
ground. Looks at Azra. She's staring out the window.
Yeah.
He's staring out the window.
Well-
You watch as some sort of pulse of arcane energy forms in her hand.
Well, Quill goes to look.
We'll see 3 rats that are still in a battle.
Okay. I'm gonna look back back at the room, realize I'm in heavy armor. That's a 10-foot jump. I'm 4'1". I'm just gonna bide my time.
Okay. So you don't do anything?
He's gonna ready a firebolt if he sees he can get a good shot on him.
Alright. So we're at the point where there's only 3 rats left, so their attacks are gonna be individual. As 2 of the rats hit, there's only 1 rat left! There's one rat bites another rat, and the other one bites the other rat. There's 1 rat left. All of the rats are dead except for 1.
He is now
Leary.
the Rat King.
The winner of the Rat Royale.
I have an important question to ask, actually. Let me see something real quick. Alright, go. You can go ahead.
You gonna kill the last rat, Ezra?
It's your turn.
Yeah, my turn is just gonna be applauding at this point. Great fucking show.
I need to double check something real quick. It's important to know. Okay. Ezra, your turn. 1 rat left.
Can I use the chill touch hand to like punch the last rat?
You can attempt to.
Yeah.
You go to punch the rat. You pump this rat with 7 necrotic damage. However, this rat has just slain all of its comrade. It is a significantly stronger rat than the other rats, as it is
Oh,
now
God.
battle trained. And it is still alive.
It's the rat cleric.
Oh
It's
my
still
God.
it's still alive.
Oh no, it's Super Rat.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
It's the rat
Watched
king.
in the fires of the rat apocalypse.
That's
I need
it. That's my attack.
Okay.
The battle trained rat.
It's because it's funny.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious. I love it. This is fun.
I
That's
was waiting for the
amazing.
rats to go into like cardiac arrest, but this was way better.
So, actually, wait, let me see what's this thing's maximum hit point. Yeah. Okay, I think you have it right then. Yeah. Oh, no, he should have one. There we go. Keith, your turn.
I'm just gonna sit up on the butt, hands folded, paws folded, and like the most of a frown. It's the saddest frown that you've ever seen on a bear or any animal. Just grumpy frown. And
Aww.
yeah, that's my turn.
Silas, you're confronting a crying and upset bear.
You can just pass me. I'll do the same thing as last round.
We're stuck. You cannot see the right rat, but watching through your raven's eyes, this rat seems to be feistier than the rest of the rats.
I was going to aid another poor Azra. I was like, sorry, Les, I can't get up there. I don't think
You're fine.
I don't think there's enough floor to support me. So
I don't think so.
you got this.
This rat's smart. This rat will disengage and run down the wall.
Attack of opportunity!
Not disengaged.
Mhm.
Yeah, if he didn't disengage.
He disengaged and ran down the wall. He was smart enough to know. He's been battle trained. He understands battle now.
But it's my turn now.
Well, I mean, that's going to be a problem for us down the line, you know. Because, you know, now
Larry.
that, yeah, all of its family has died, and
Wait.
we were the ones that contributed to the situation where its
Your
family
turn's
has
after
died.
O'Leary's.
Go ahead.
Uh,
I had a question for my turn.
Oh, yes.
yeah. I mean, I don't know that there's
Nope.
a rat king, so I'm just gonna start picking stuff up and be like, you guys, like, we're good. Like, I'll look at the bear, like, you're not gonna fall over and squish me. And I'll start just like picking up some of the mess over here. I'll jump over the bar.
Sure. You can do that. Give me an acrobatics check for fun. Alright, you're good.
Face first into splinters.
Rolls a nat 1, just like stands up on the stool flips out backwards and just face plants into the bar. No,
I
you're good.
can't wait for the fucking carpenter to come back and be like, what the hell happened?
That's right.
My question really fast. I just want to check the wording on Chill Touch because I've never used it before. It says the hand clings to the target, so it's Chill Touch on the rat.
Chill touch is technically a ranged attack. I'm just, for flair, I was letting you use it as a physical attack. It's like it's a ranged attack, so it's like an incorporeal kind of hand kind of thing.
Yeah, I was just confused because the wording on it says that it clings to the target until my next turn. So I wasn't sure I understood it. Can I still see the rat if I go out the window? Going out the window.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to get out the window.
Hi, Quill.
Alright. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Ow.
You attempt to kind of quickly squeeze out this window, but as most of these windows are still boarded up, you kind of catch your hand on the window and start to roll off the balcony, trying to grab onto something. There's nothing there as you fall 10 feet onto your back. And take 5 points of damage. You fall to right here. That's what, 1, 2. That'll be 15 feet of your movement to get there.
So
You
I have
just-
to get back
As,
up.
as Silas, as you're comforting this bear, you just hear. "Ah!"
Ow. I can see the rat though.
You can see the rat.
Can I do anything this turn?
Yeah, you still have your action.
I'm gonna get up.
All right. Use the rest of your movement to get up.
Yeah. Let me see. And I'm gonna whip dagger.
It's outside of your range.
Oh shoot, that's 10 feet. Yeah, that's 3 boxes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, chill touch again.
Okay.
I'm gonna freaking Eldritch Blast.
All right. Cast Chill Touch of this rat.
Sorry.
It takes the necrotic energy as you watch as its tail blackens, touched by this icy cold hand of death, as it just rips its tail off of its body and keeps running.
Oh my
Okay,
god, this
bye.
rat is so metal.
That's my turn.
Heath, your turn.
I'm gonna.
What's your
And
bear's
my wild-
perception?
Actually,
No, be your perception. What's your passive perception?
13.
Okay, no, you can't make it out.
I'm gonna end my wild shape, and Keith is just bloody, like, tiny and big gashes
But-
all over the arms,
but he's
tufts
go-
of hair ripped out.
When he goes
clothing
from its
ripped
bear
up.
form to his human form, you see a man who has about 10 rat bites all over his body.
Yeah,
You should probably get those checked
and
out. by
very
anyway.
bloody. So, and I still have that big frown. I'm just gonna sit there, and my turn.
Silas,
So, if I saw Azra falling, did I see the rat like scurrying down in this area too?
no, because you're consoling the bear at that time.
Okay. Should I roll like a perception check to see if I can figure out?
Sure, you did see her attack, so you can roll a perception check to see if you notice what she's attacking.
Okay.
No idea. She just
I'm too
she
focused
just
on
up
Peter
and
now.
reached out and attacked the wall. You have no idea what's going on.
Okay. Well. Cool.
You're very confused about this entire situation. All right, we should get rid of the bear. Put you down here. First up.
My turn.
That brings you to here.
Oh no! Oh yeah, bring me there. Yeah, go ahead and move me there.
Yeah, I got you.
First, cast a spell.
Uh, you created the hardest rat of all time.
After you heal 9
You can cure wounds from range?
with familiar.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's fair.
Land on Azra's shoulder.
Yep.
First, to cast a spell. She heals for 9.
Yep.
Thanks.
That rat's gonna be a problem. You know, 'cause
I'm trying.
we're responsible for the death of its entire family, and we attacked it, and it survived the attack. And obviously, it's going to swear revenge on us and come back to attack us later once it's gained strength.
We've
how
created a
rats
super
work.
villain.
He's gonna get an army.
So, that brings us to the giant rat's turn. The giant rat will dash into a small grate and disappear.
Bye.
And that's the end of her combat.
Ow.
You had 2 hit points left after I upgraded it to a giant rat from a normal rat.
Oh my god.
Hey, it was technically a level 0 creature. If it killed its whole family, which it obviously didn't kill all of them, but I'm giving it credit for all of them because that's funny. It would have leveled up. So you know, it just became a giant rat. It makes sense, right?
I'm in for it.
So
Help me.
you all gather yourself after battling the rodents from your house, thinking that it would be a little bit less tense than it was.
Ow.
Listen, 2
Everything
things.
hurts.
Heath,
It's all sore.
everything's okay.
You'll
We're
be cool,
getting the
but-
floors fixed anyway. And secondly,
Thank you.
Liff, yes, we are the idiots that are going to be running this tavern.
Yes, sorry, Liff. Looks like we made a bit of a mess.
It's already going to
You
get
hear
fixed.
the sound of what can only be described as a face palm. You can't
I
see
agree.
it. You don't know where it came from, but it happened.
Sorry.
I thought it went great.
What time is it?
I mean, that whole thing only took like a minute, so it's still
I know, I mean in general, what time is it?
it would be pushing like probably like 7 p.m. So you probably have like an hour before you're supposed to meet the horse at the stable.
And it's gonna take about that long to get there, right?
Yeah, it'll take a decent amount of time to get there. Yeah.
We should probably get going.
Yeah. Oh, you know, a bit groggy still, but I've got a question. Do you have anything that you can, like, I don't know, mirror its image or create something that looks like
Ooh.
the giant rat.
There you go. That makes it a lot easier to tell what shit is.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that lift?
Yep.
Cool.
It's supposed to be what lift form is roughly like,
Oh.
but you don't actually get to see them. So
We don't see that.
yeah.
Right, so I'm just gonna take like 5 minutes before we leave and try and clean up as much of the shit on the pantry floor as I can. And
Yeah,
just even
the-
if it's just like kicking it outside the door.
Yeah, with the door being right there, you do have little issue just kind of scooting it out. Like it's an alleyway back there, so it's not in the road, so it won't really bother anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it later, but I just don't want Lift to have to deal with our idiocy entirely.
I'm just standing there rubbing my butt from having fallen on it.
Burzduck just looks very disappointedly at Heath.
I'm sorry.
Dude, we don't have any more rats left, right?
Mm-mm.
I
All you
don't
have is
think
you
so.
have a plethora of rat corpses and a lot of rat poop. That's all you have left.
Great.
Well, we don't have
It's
to worry
about-
about that anymore.
Between like as well as like while you're cleaning up the wood pieces, every once in a while you just come across a dead rat. Just kind of as you're scooting everything outside.
Yeah, just scoot those out.
I'd say, just for fun. Let's roll. There's 13 rat corpses that you throw outside. There's still 5 left upstairs.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll deal with those when we get
I'll
back.
send
Lift.
Quill to go pick up and toss those out.
All right. Sure.
We'll do a proper clean later. Just talking to the tap.
No.
Yes,
As we
Quill, you
leave.
can nibble on it. It's fine.
We'll happily nibbles on the rats' dead bodies.
So, what happened to the last rat?
It got away. I tried. We're strong, okay?
Strong how? Like, big strong, or smart strong, or...
Very well
Like-
fed.
I punched it and it didn't die. Well, I didn't. My spell
Wow.
punched it.
That's a pretty strong rat. Oh. Yeah, just wow.
You raised them well.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
you
I
fed
did.
him too much.
That was the one that somehow always ate the most of whatever food was presented.
It was the alpha rat.
Yeah.
I think it was the Rat King.
I can't help but be proud
You-
of
No,
my
you
mistake.
you guys don't want to be introduced to a rat king. I'll just let you know that now.
I know.
I know. I know.
Oh, my room looks so cozy. It's my attic.
There's a bed in the library, not a desk, just so everyone knows.
You sleep on a desk, noted.
Yeah, because that's what a rat king looks like.
Oh,
Oh.
god.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear. Yeah, alright. I'm ready to make our way to the horse.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to a horse.
I'm gonna go talk to
after
a lady
just
about a
dealing with
horse.
a rat.
So, you all have seated your rat problem and are going to talk to, well, it's not supposed to be an entire thing, but we made it a thing.
That was
I
great.
think we made the antagonist of the story.
Yep.
That's the antagonist.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss out the entire rest of the end of the module and rewrite it for rat
Just
boss.
Rat boss.
Move over, Xanathar. There's a new king of town. Just to clarify, Xanathar is not the king of town, which is why I said it that way. That's fine. Do I have a map for this that would work? This kind of worked. Yeah, that worked. We'll use this map. No, we'll use that map later. Come on. We don't need a map for this. It's fine. So you guys make your way over to the stables, and yeah. eventually finding yourself in the castle ward, towards the main guard stable house. Are you trying to sneak in, or are you guys just trying to walk in? What's the situation?
Does it seem guarded?
I mean, there's guards here. It's not really guarded, but there is guards here.
No, I don't know. Do you guys think the guards will give us a problem about going into a stable?
As long as we walk with confidence, we should be fine.
I walk with confidence.
Roll for
I follow
confidence.
With confidence.
No. You guys, just walking into the stable. Two of the guards walk over to you. What's your business?
Gotta talk to a lady about a horse.
There ain't no ladies here working this evening.
What's the horse's name?
Maureen.
No, I gotta talk to Maureen. Don't worry, she's in here.
Wait, do you know any Maureens? I don't know any Maureens. Who are you talking about? There's no gods named Maureen.
Could we just
Gods.
speak to your like horses? Inspect your horses. That's what we need to talk
You
to.
want to talk to a horse?
Yeah,
He's a druid.
Well, yeah, I'm a druid. I can talk to horses.
Hey, Tim! This guy wants to talk to a horse. Why the hell would you talk to? I have no idea. Flippin'
Look,
idiot!
We're following up on a lead. We're talking to
Yeah.
a horse.
Well, he wants to
We're
talk to a horse.
investigators.
Oh, I ain't never seen. Sure, you know what? Go talk to the horses. Just don't rile them up. They're getting ready for bed. And if they kick you, it's not our problem.
All right.
You talk to a horse. What an idiot. He starts walking off.
That's.
Ain't no problem.
All right. Let's find our talking horse.
Yeah, no, it doesn't take too long. There's about in this stable there's about 12 horses, but there's only 2 that meet the description, and one of you've talked to both of them already today. You do see as well all of their saddles are kind of hung up outside of their stable, and you do find the one that has the blue kind of embroiderment to it. What would you like to do?
Go to the horse.
Sure, you can do that. You go and talk to the horse.
I'm gonna knock on the stable.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm opening up the notes for all this. The wrong one. That is not my DM screen. This one. Well, hi. What's your business?
I just turned back to the group. I don't remember why we were here.
We were sent by. Oh god, hold on. I know. What was his name? Crap.
I'm just gonna grab Azra's shoulders and just push.
You were sent by
move her
Mert.
in front of
M-I-R-T, Mert.
the horse.
Mert. Okay. We're sent by Mert to try to get some information that you might have.
And how can you convince me that you work for Mert?
He made us go to an opera. I hate operas. I
I
don't
got
know what
drunk
else.
at the opera. Yeah, I take out my flask and take a swig.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh god. Eh.
You have help, so you can roll with advantage.
Let's roll it again.
I don't know. I don't know if Mert goes to operas.
I don't remember what he looks like or anything. Unfortunately.
Just your character.
I wrote it down. It's just I can't find that page. I'm trying.
I'm just gonna start describing what he looks like to the horse.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you describe him relatively portly gentleman with a mustache and blonde hair and everything. All right. Well, I guess I believe you. What does he need?
He needs to know what you've seen. That's it. That's all he told us.
Well,
No, this is like people that are like looking into him or something. Isn't there? Am I remembering that wrong?
partially, yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to track down people, and you know that Maureen was the person, or Maxine was the person that he reached out to because of her abilities to spy on said people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I've been looking into a few people. One was a sun elf. He had a half orc bodyguard. We picked them up about 2 days ago on an investigation. We dropped them off at the Yawning Portal. We did hear them mentioning about some sort of weird activity. Some sort of
Say a man and a half orc.
a sun elf and a half orc.
Is that the people that we met at the Yawning Portal? Is that
Possibly.
a different half
Sound
orc?
like 'em.
Yeah.
What kind of activity?
Some sort of shady activity. I heard them mention the word gent one or twice.
What's
You-
that mean?
You would know that a gent is a short for Zenitarum.
Ah.
I don't know if they work for the Zenitarum or they're after the Zenitarum, but sounded like they were up to some shady business.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I found.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Good night.
Don't tell anyone there's a talking horse.
I don't think they'd believe me anyway.
She lays down.
Alright. Did he tell us where to meet him when we got it? Just go back to the opera?
He told you to go to his manor.
Okay.
And he did give you the location for that.
Yeah, I remember that. Sorry. I'm missing a page.
Was the guy that we met over at Yawning Portal for the job we turned in, was he a sun elf?
You do recall he
drow.
is the sun elf, you're pretty sure.
Okay, no, the guy we caught for the guy at the Yawning
Oh,
Portal.
no, he was a drow.
That was a drow.
But
Yeah,
the
he's a
guy
drow.
that we talked to at the Yawning Portal was a sun elf.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the half
And-
orc and the half orc bodyguard. That's the lady
And I
that was
believe
there.
we also identified that the drow probably had some sort of scent marking on him.
He did. Or I don't remember if you found that out or not.
There was some marking on some. I don't remember.
Because we've run into Zents before and seen markings on the Zents.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your first session you ran into them.
Yep.
And went to their hideout kind of area.
And I know I've identified the Zent marking correctly in the past. So
Mhm.
And they
No,
were
he did
attacking
not.
the
He did
half-orc.
not have a Zent marking on
he
him.
did not have a Zent.
He had a marking
Okay.
on him that you did not recognize. I remember that.
Yeah,
now.
that was
It's
it.
okay.
The Zentrum were attacking the half-orc lady, right? At the tavern originally?
No. The
Wait,
people who were
okay.
attacking her at the portal,
He had a tattoo.
they had a tattoo of a
The
eye on them, Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
which you would know is not a Zenitera marking. And I
But the
think
people who are fighting them.
Bearstuck did roll a history check on it, and he does recognize it as the mark of Xanathar's guild.
Yep, Xanathar.
Yep.
Okay.
And is Xanathar the one that's waking up according to the monk or something?
You don't know.
don't
That was
remember.
that
yeah.
one was unclear.
No, it was the twin.
The twin. That's what
Yep.
it was. Okay.
Okay.
The
So
twin
we should go to the manor.
Because Xanathar is, if I remember right. Actually, I don't know if I don't know. I personally remember. I think Berzduk might have, because he was able to identify who Xanathar was. But if I remember right, Xanathar is a beholder. But
He is a shady figure that exists. That rumor has it that he is a beholder, is what Berzduk right now.
Xanathar has been rumored to be a beholder, kind of like. So the whole eye thing is kind of a tip off to what people think he is. But no, the one that he was talking about was the Zentarum, where the original, or the main leader, I think it was it the Zentarum, or was it the Zentarum, or was it a different, like a group of wizards or something?
For what? Sorry.
I managed to pick up who the twin was.
Who's
Oh.
the clone of a wizard?
He was a clone of a wizard. I was
Yeah,
trying
he
to
was
remember.
a simulacrum of a wizard.
I don't know.
And I
what
had
that
the
word is.
name, I just couldn't remember personally.
Twin of a wizard. That's easier to.
He
So
was
we
a
should
clone
get
of, or
to-
twin of a wizard,
Yep.
who I believe was leading the Zents. Or he was leading another group.
Could be.
The Xanathar. Either way, we just need to get this information to that manor.
But I'm pretty sure that the person that guy is looking at is the guy we just did a job for.
Yeah.
As well as sorry, this is a little of a retcon because I missed this. Asra, sorry, goddamn, I'm tired. When you spoke to him, he did give you a silver pen of a harp with a crescent moon inside of it.
Who gave me that Mert?
Yes. He would have given it to
Uh.
anyone who was interested in it, but specifically he made sure that you got one.
Oh, can I?
And
show
Silas
that
got
to the
one.
horse
Sorry,
then?
Silas and Asra got one.
Can I have shown that to Maxine?
You could have, but it's okay because she already
believe
released
me
you.
anyway.
Yeah,
It was a pendant or a
that's
pen?
my bad. It's a pen.
A pin.
Silver pen of a harp with a crescent moon. I apologize, I missed that detail.
Cool.
Okay, we got there. Alright, I guess we should head to that guy's manor. Mert's manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way to his manor for this evening. You were told it was in the Sea Ward, and you were told where it was. Upon arriving at it, it's a fairly sizable manor. Go ahead and give me a one person can roll it. I need a D10.
I can do it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm rolling like shit, so I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay.
So am I.
Upon arriving there, looking at it, the interior of it is very, very dark. You don't see any candles or anything lit. Many of the curtains are drawn to cover up the interior as well.
He's probably sleeping. We should just come back tomorrow. It is late.
Did we didn't have a time frame on this, did we?
As far as you're aware, you didn't.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to bed.
All right, so
Well,
You all,
yeah, I'm gonna clean.
you all make your way home.
I'll help you clean. It's my mistake.
Oh, I'm gonna help clean still. It was a great show. 10 out of 10, watch it again. Way better than the opera.
It hurt like hell though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna focus on cleaning the downstairs because I'm gonna avoid the mess of
Okay.
rat poop that I'm sure is upstairs.
Yep.
Oh, on our way back,
Mhm.
are there any pet stores?
Give me a give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
Alright.
Oh,
You do find 2 pet stores on the way home. However, both of them, as it is quite late, are very closed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just
One of them
gonna
is in the
remember it.
market, and one of them was in Northward, closer to where you guys are.
I'm gonna remember both of them and then head home.
Right.
To clean.
Very easily do that. So, as you guys do arrive at home, you do notice that the main floor where most of the shards had fallen, you did kind of leave some of the smaller debris behind. It is at this point swept out the back door and is kind of laying in a small pile out back.
I want to open the door and be like, "Thank you, Liv." Sorry,
Thank you,
Liv.
Liv.
And close
Sorry.
the door and just like clean up the back alley.
You can clean up the back alley, kind of like hauling. Where are you taking the debris?
I don't know. The
Let's-
nearest like
Just throw it in the sewer.
or no, it might clog the sewer though.
I mean, may
Let's
as
throw
well
the
just toss
rats
it
in the
wherever
sewer.
people throw trash.
Yeah, you guys
Let's throw
can.
the rats in the sewer. The wood can go to any like dump or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can find a place that's nearby that kind of acts as a small trash dump before it's collected.
Yep, that'll work.
You guys dump that and continue to clean up the rest of the house for the rest of the evening. And that is where we'll end session for the evening. You guys can take your. Is there anything else anyone wants to do tonight specifically?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
So we'll end session on you guys taking your long rest for the evening, making your way into the next day. So, thank you all for joining us for this evening's session. We should be back next week. My parents are going to be in town, but I'm probably going to be running session anyways because they keep visiting over and over again. I'm not just going to cancel session because they're here. So, tune in next week on Saturday at around, I'll say probably closer to around 6:30 p.m. because that's usually around what time we end up starting. Make sure you follow the Discord and you will get any announcements of when I go live with any of my sessions. We'll be having another one of our Wednesday games at 7. No, that game starts at 7 p.m. I can't remember. I'm so tired right now. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern for our Wednesday campaign of Sothieth. And then on Friday as well, over on Metal God 5e's channel, we have a game that me and Faye are playing in for Icewind Dale. And we had a lot of tech issues last night, but hopefully we should be starting closer to 7 p.m. Eastern time and going for a few hours. But make sure you check out the Discord because I will be posting when that campaign is live as well. It's all fixed. ... Well, you just jinxed it. Now it's all broken. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us this evening. And yeah, we will see you guys again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Rat fight part 2 next
Bye.
week.
Damn, I needed that thing to be a Cyndaquil. Yeah, that's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Danny? Goodbye, Forever Fire. Wait. Did I go the right way? I gotta go this way. I'll see you, Caboose. Thank you for the raid. How was stream? Dude, yeah, I'm so fucking curious at this point what it's actually going to be at.